Totally could have been the intro music.
Yeah, good.
But we're live. All right. I think everything is working. Hopefully you guys can hear us. That would be bad if you can't. So anybody in the chat, just let us know if you can hear everything okay. Looks like things are working on our end.
Chat looks like it's working.
Chat's working. Good.
Nice. Hey, Brad Wilson. I'm finally on time too.
Yeah, Jules shows up a day late for most of the lives. All right.
And Uncle Buck. All right.
Cool. Sounding good.
Prescription Bourbon.
Prescription Bourbon, what's up? Everybody, make sure you check out Prescription Bourbon's channel as well. Awesome channel. All right, cool. News in the house. Good. People trickling in.
Nice.
We will hang out here for
Let people come in.
about a minute. Let people cycle in here as we...
1 minute?
I don't know. I mean, how long does it take? We're already like a minute late, right, on the stream? What time is it? Yeah, see, it's 6:02.
Oh, whatever, man. Military precision over here.
I don't know about that, but...
Hey, Kevin. Yeah. I'm finally catching a live show too.
Oh, JJ. What's up?
What's up? Fire, fire, fire.
Cool. Well, we got some cool stuff planned tonight.
We do.
Um,
But first, we should pregame, dude.
we should. Let's do that in a
We
second.
should pregame.
Because I know Jules says he has something.
That Dutch has no idea what I brought.
You know, our old series that was called "What Did Jules Buy?"
Didn't last very long.
It didn't. We got some more planned, and now
Episodes.
that we can have other friends here on set, we might reintroduce those episodes.
Yeah.
So he's got a "What Did Jules Buy" for me. I have no idea what it is. But before we get into that, I want to take a quick second here, and also, obviously, if you're watching the replay here, welcome as well. Welcome to everybody here who's live with us. Couple announcements. Our shirt shop is now officially open. Neither one of us are wearing any of the shirts, but they do
Terrible.
they do look cool. So we got a few designs here. We got our Scotch Trek. If I can get it to focus, there we go. Scotch Trek, which is a pretty cool design. We've got our Bourbon Strikes Back. And we also have one that looks just like this, but it says whiskey. And then we got our awesome Back to the Future. No, sorry, Back to the Bourbon shirt as well. You can pick up
even know.
any of those in our shirt shop. The banner at the bottom. Look at banner, Michael. Anybody know what that's from? The banner at the bottom will have the link,
movie.
and also in the description. It's actually not from a movie.
TV show.
It's from a TV show. Yeah.
It did have a movie.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, it was like a TV release only movie.
Yeah, whatever. Also, a huge thank you to our members that are here.
Yeah.
A bunch of you guys, I've seen you in there in the chat already. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. If you want to support the channel in other ways, you can also drop a super chat here. That'll make sure that we see your comment and answer it. And also, obviously, the shirts and joining Curiosity Private. All those things are great ways to help out the channel. So, again, huge thank you to our members. A bunch of you guys in chat already. And it looks like Mash and Drum is in here.
Yeah.
What's up, Jason?
Jason.
Thanks again for having us on the other last month, I think it was. So Jules is going to be manning the chat a little bit.
Maybe. If it works.
Do you know how to use a keyboard?
Enter. And that's just a button.
You're going to pick up the mic, the mouse, and start talking to it?
Oh, terrible.
All right. So do you want to do your What Did Jules Buy before I show everybody?
Pregame, man.
Before I show what we're drinking?
Let me do. Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, of course.
Okay. All right.
I mean, they've seen it in the thumbnail.
Take it away, man.
But anyway, as I was walking through Target, something caught my eye. It was nice and flashy. I'm like, oh man, I had not seen that before, nor have I heard anybody else talk about it. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna surprise Dutch on our live show.
Is this going to be some crap that I don't want to have?
Maybe, because you know I'm all about the flair. Check it out, guys. Crown.
Oh,
RTD, baby. I mean, I always bring it up. Oh,
it's over your
get
face.
focused. But anyway, look at that. Whiskey and cola.
You know what?
Just for Dutch. We got pregame with something.
This looks pretty cool.
But honestly, Target put it in the right spot, man. As soon as I got a cart and I saw it was like right there, right next to the carts.
Is it actually Crown in here, or is it like
It's supposed to be Crown? And I did chill. I went ahead and chilled like two of them in case it's supposed to be better cold. I don't know. They say you're supposed to serve it.
Oh yeah.
Yes, you're supposed to serve it on the
This
chill.
can has
I
got
know.
like texturing on it.
Pretty cool, actually. The can is pretty cool, folks. Look at that purple.
That won't focus. Get your face off the. well, autofocus have issues, but there's
There's a cool texture to this can, though.
okay. So we drink it out of the can. Or you're supposed to pour it into a glass.
Supposed to pour it to ice glass, but we don't have any.
All right.
Let's go, man.
I can't make any guarantees of what I'm gonna like.
This is probably gonna end bad. Cheers. It's mostly cola.
I don't know, man. I can't say that I like it. Oh, dude. Gilbert is in the house?
No way!
What's up, Gilbert? You should be here with us.
Should be shotgunning.
Shotgunning these,
But,
man.
I just had my teeth filed.
This is kind of nasty, but I'm not a mixed drink person.
This is sour. It's supposed to be Crown and cola, but I don't know.
Not a fan. Not a fan.
No, I don't even know how to describe it. It's almost like a mix between a root beer and like a ginger ale or something.
The scary thing is it just says cola.
I know.
It doesn't say what kind. It says Canadian whiskey, sparkling cola, and other flavors.
7% alcohol.
I mean, if you really like it almost tastes more like a rum and coke than a Jack and Coke to me for some reason. There's like a
I can't even describe it, dude. I was saying it's like a ginger ale thingy, but
kind of a funk. I don't know.
yeah. But I mean, dude, top marks for like the can.
Dude, the design. I agree with you. This
Seriously, I saw this purple box. I was like, whoa! And it did come with another flavor. I think there's peach.
matches our background even.
No, true.
I feel like we should just have these
So
up here as like pieces of flair on the background. Okay, I'm going to stop drinking this because I really don't.
I know. I'm pretty much done pre-gaming.
I don't like that at all. That is nothing good about that. All right, let's catch up here on the chat real quick. I'm going to pop a couple comments up here so we can see what everybody's doing. I'm going to scroll back a bit here. All right, people saying hi. Gilbert, our buddy, his day off, and to his surprise, we are on. Yes, pure. We planned it like that.
Everything's planned.
Let's see, Brad. What's up, Brad? Thanks for supporting the channel, the membership. So, in support of this show, I'm having a pour from the only bottle of Eagle Rare I've found in the Orlando area in the past 4 years. Wow. You know, I've heard a lot about that. The fact that Eagle Rare is not available in certain areas. I think we're just, I mean, in California, it's like in every single grocery store for the most part.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not hard to find here, but I know that in a lot of
I'm
areas.
curious because you mentioned Orlando, so I wonder for us, like in Anaheim, if like it's just no Eagle Rare. Maybe it's something about Disney people.
They buy it all up, maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know about that.
Good find though, man.
All right, here's a good question from another member, Herschel. Thanks again for supporting the channel.
Herschel.
For the tri-blend shirt, should I go up a size from my normal size? So I tried one of the tri-blends.
Yeah.
Quite frankly, I know the tri-blends are a little more expensive and I think they make us a little more money, but I actually prefer the plain one a little bit better. The fit with the plain regular shirt is normal.
Yeah, it's not
I mean, the tri-blend was a little bit tighter,
sport fit.
but it wasn't like, sometimes you get those that are really tight.
Yeah.
It wasn't super tight, but it was a little bit tighter than the regular one. So hopefully that helps. I wish we had a little more control over that, but that's all run through Spreadshirt. So they take care of all the fulfillment and everything. But good luck. All right, let me catch up here, guys. Good question from Derek. When are we going to have Jason on? We got to set it up. We'll try to do it sometime, maybe when all three of us are here.
Yeah.
That would be cool. It's just, you know, it's scheduling nightmares for us to get any more than one of us here, quite frankly.
And Dylan, that's a whole nother story.
Yeah.
Just getting him out of his bunker is the tricky bit.
All right.
Kevin Mayer, yeah, dude, Target can be a gold mine. I'm impressed you found Eagle Rare there, actually, though.
I've seen Eagle Rare.
Really?
You get every once in a while they'll have
mine.
E.H. Taylor pop up.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, I've seen E.H. Taylor, but not Eagle Rare.
All right, Ernie in the house as well. Good evening from Virginia.
Hey.
Good evening back at you from Southern California. Saw your fam. Says can't find Eagle Rare in Ohio. Been nursing mine for 2 years. Yeah, stupid Buffalo Trace insanity. But I think Ohio, I think you guys get a lot of Weller. I think that's like the land of Wellers. So I don't know if that's a fair trade or not. I mean, we can't find Wellers. I mean, thing is, in California, at least, you can find it.
Dweller. It's at what price?
Almost always marked up significantly. So, all right. So lots of people talking about Eagle Rare here. Another good comment here from Brad. I've seen 2 bottles of Hancock's Reserve and used to see Buffalo Trace fairly often, but not seeing anything from that distillery in a couple of years. Interesting. Yeah, I know that the large chain liquor store known as Total Wine does get a lot of Hancock's Reserve. They seem to have it. Maybe every like 3rd time I go in there, they'll have a couple bottles of that, but
not on the shelf. You have to go to.
They've started to put stuff on the shelf now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then with Buffalo Trace, the regular Buffalo Trace, that's another one that's just on almost every grocery store shelf out here. I mean, that one's very easy to find, I would say. All right, cool. So let's go through what we're going to be drinking today, because I got to get that
lineup.
I got to get that RC Cola taste out of my mouth. So the first bottle we're going to crack into, well, actually, I'm just going to show you guys all the bottles first. So they were in the thumbnail. The first one up is an Eagle Rare, and this is a store pick. I don't know. It's a bar pick. Let's see if we can get this to focus. It's trying to track our pace. There you go. So you can see it's a single barrel select from Eureka. They have a really cool whiskey box that they do. And this was in the most recent one, along with, they actually did 2 bottles this month. I was pretty amazed. They also threw in a pick of
that's shocking.
Buffalo Trace. So both of these bottles came in the box this month. And I realized we inadvertently scheduled our stream for the exact same time that Eureka's doing their stream. About
that was on purpose.
So sorry, didn't mean to do that.
Our timing's always off.
The next one we're going to crack into is a new acquisition for us here. Wow, sorry, didn't mean to make so much noise there. This bad boy, which is hopefully going to get into focus there, is Red Spot 15-year-old Irish whiskey. This
should be good.
One, I have not tried this. I've tried the Green Spot. Dylan's been acquiring all the other ones, and then I was able to find the Red Spot before he was, so I grabbed that for a future drink through we're working on. And then finally, one I just happened to pick up is the Glenlivet Nàdurra, which is not going to get into focus because Jules is... There we go. Now my face is taking it out of focus. Well, anyway, just trust us. That's what this
Nàdurra.
is. And this is a cool one. Nàdurra, I guess, means natural in Gaelic. So it is a non-chill filtered cask strength iteration of Glenlivet, which I've never had. Sounds very intriguing. This one was aged in Oloroso sherry, first filled Oloroso sherry casks, and 60% for a Scotch for a Glenlivet. Whoa. Never seen that before. So I think we're going to do that one last because it's the highest proof, and I think the Red Spot's higher than the Eagle Rare.
Really?
So, yeah, 92 proof.
Ooh.
And Eagle Rare is 90. So I think we're going to go in this order. We're going to start with Eagle Rare.
And with peat.
And with, like Glenlivet. Doesn't really, not that peaty.
Oh, so, man, we do have a...
we got a super chat. Oh, let me just highlight that one.
Fam Cincy. Thank you.
Awesome. Getting it started. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you also for being a member.
Yeah.
Curiosity Private. The support is awesome, guys. It really helps the channel out a lot. If I can get this damn thing opened, we will drink it. So when's the last time you had Eagle Rare?
Well,
Dylan usually doesn't let us drink it.
It has been rare. I can't even remember. It definitely hasn't been, dude, at least a year. Because not this year.
All right. I don't know. I'm running some like noise cancellation stuff. I don't know if you guys could hear that cork pot. Let us know in the chat if you could. Because it was a good cork pot.
Incrementally improving our tech.
I'm not sure that the noise cancellation really is an improvement. It's just, I'm still tweaking the audio setup here. And yes, I did spill a couple drops. Wouldn't be right if I didn't.
3 drops to the table.
So Eagle Rare, I don't know, I wouldn't call it the flagship of Buffalo Trace, but it's their 10-year-old, still age-stated, 10-year-old...
Mash bill number 1.
Mash bill number 1. Somewhat of a single barrel, although they use an automated...
with the billing thing, system. Right? So they can't declare single...
So they can't officially call it a single barrel, but it basically is.
Basically when they're swapping barrels into the automated system or something.
So yeah, no cork pop. That must be the noise cancellation software.
Oh,
so,
man.
At least that's working, and you can't hear the hum that I was trying to get rid of.
Constant farting.
You know what? If it cancels out the farts, that would actually be bad. I feel like the farts should make it into the live stream. Yeah, Eagle Rare. So I mean, Eagle Rare was one of those when I was first starting to get into bourbon that I would pick up on the regular because it was like, dude, this is so drinkable.
And affordable. And
affordable.
everywhere here, at least in...
And had a nice age statement. So I've always had a soft spot for it. And I think we've always had to deal with Dylan, who's just the ultimate hater on Eagle Rare. So the barrel pick, obviously, this is going to...
I was going to say, it does not nose like anything familiar. I mean, there's some familiarity, but
yeah, it's got
there's something else.
It almost has like a minty thing going on.
Something else.
Is that the RC Cola messing with? Or the Crown Royal? I keep saying RC Cola. That's what they should have done. Right?
Yeah.
Crown Royal. Gotta be CRRC. Crown Royal.
You and acronyms, man.
Okay, it's opening up a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm getting a little bit of that caramel.
Yeah, me too now.
Okay, here's a good comment while we're letting this open up a little bit from Brad. He says, I think the issue here in Orlando is the tourism. I think the suppliers sell to the bars more. Maybe they pay more because of all the visitors willing to overpay. That's an interesting analysis. That very well may be the case. So,
It's a Universal.
it's not Disney.
Islands of Adventure, man.
Wow, that's super mellow. I mean,
Really
I'm still getting that like minty spice thing. I don't usually get that on Eagle Rare. I'm telling you, I think it's the whiskey,
It might be
cola, the RC, the Crown Royal. Let me try cleansing the palate here a little bit.
That means it was successful. What did Jules buy?
No, we should have done that at the end.
Grow up your palate, man.
All right, give this another taste. By the way, if any of you guys watching live, and obviously if you're watching the replay as well, hit that thumbs up button. That does help us out a lot, especially with lives. It can be a huge plus here with the YouTube algorithm.
With the algorithm.
And this is a spicier.
Yeah,
this is a spicier Eagle Rare.
Really spicy.
Eagle Rare I usually think of as being very sweet.
Yeah.
And kind of a well-rounded sweetness, but a kind of a block of sweet with a touch of caramel and things on it, like a good mouthfeel usually. This one's got almost like a rye spice. Very, very faint. Like it's not overpowering. The sweetness is still the predominant punch in this.
This is where I would actually score a low balance.
It's a little
It's
off,
really,
isn't it? It's not bad. I think this would be great in a cocktail. That's usually a slight, but
serviceable.
I'd say serviceable.
Yeah.
It not a huge mouthfeel, not a lot of richness on the palate, but
And I don't know if it is the Crown and Coke, but like my mouth is really dry.
Mine too.
It is super dry, man. Like,
yeah. All right. Well, yeah. Michael Jonas is right here. Guess you guys should tune into the Eureka live stream so you can get their tasting notes. Maybe we'll come back to this again at the end. I don't know.
Or let us know, guys, if you guys are.
I'm gonna pour myself a little more in
both,
and I'm gonna let this glass sit. And
probably needs to open up a little bit.
And I also want to see if after we do our next pour, if our palates are still misbehaving or not. So what I realized is that you have to write down what's in the glass.
I should pay attention.
Because I think the first time I did a solo live, I had no idea what was in. Actually, it was when all three of us we were doing like the old Forester birthday bourbon.
We were doing some Comparo,
and I didn't know which one was which.
Yeah, me either.
So
I think it was one of the makers actually.
All right, so I'm going to set that Eagle Rare aside, and let's catch up on the chat before we get to our next one. All right, another member, Tantric Ninja. Thanks again for supporting the channel. The Eagle is a great daily sipper. Dylan be darned when it has the grape soda profile. Yeah, I mean, I've had some bottles of Eagle Rare that I thought were excellent.
Me too.
This one might just need to open up a little bit, or you might need to try it when you haven't just had a sip of Jules's. Jules made me drink this Crown.
But I have to say, because you usually get a Crown with, like the velveteen wrap and stuff. What they did with a cola can,
it's a beautiful can.
Pretty cool. Dude.
I gotta say, I thought you were just BSing.
We shouldn't be plugging that anymore, but still,
it's pretty impressive. I gotta say. All right, let's see. Grandor Cole says, just opened a Maker's Private Select 112.2 proof I picked up 3 years ago at the distillery. Tasty. Awesome.
Nice.
That is, I've found that the ones from the distillery are really good. We had the Rob Samuels one,
Yeah.
which was incredible. And I don't know if they use the same stave profiles, but in general, those Maker's Private Selects are just
They knock them out, man.
fantastic. All right. RVA Whiskey, another member. Thank you for supporting the channel. I like Eagle, but have so many of them. It's like this Eagle. I like Eagle, but am I misreading that?
No.
Okay.
Maybe it's a quote.
Maybe it's a quote. If it's a quote, let us know. I'm sorry if I'm messing it up. All right. Let's see. Any other comments I need to get to here? People saying they couldn't hear my cork pop. That's unfortunate. Here's a good comment from Michael. Seems like the Glenlivet is now the channel favorite Scotch, as it won both the 18 and the 12-year blinds. Yeah, totally surprising to all of us, I think. I definitely wasn't expecting it with the 18. And again, that was a chaotic 18-year-old blind because we were different kinds, different styles, all thrown into one mess.
It was definitely not a nice progression of things.
It made us think about what we enjoy, which I found interesting. And, Jules realized that he likes the peat better. The
Highland Park all day, baby.
Yeah. But Glenlivet overperformed. So we got the Glenlivet here, the Nàdurra that we're going to get to in a little bit. So it'll be interesting to see how that is. And I think we'll have to do some more blinds with Scotch, obviously. Okay. So RVA says I'm not misreading. He's had a lot of Magnus, and now his face is numb. So that happens, dude. I've been there. I can't talk usually. That's what happens to me, and I definitely couldn't type. So let's figure out our next pour here, which is going to be the Red Spot. So this is a 15-year-old pot-stilled Irish whiskey. It's part of the Spot line, which consists of the green spot. There's actually a couple of different variations of the green. We got a few of them ready for our drink through. There's like a couple different finishes that they've done them in.
And they indicate how old they are, right? The spots, usually.
I think so.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know how old the green is. Then the yellow is the 12-year.
Yeah.
The blue spot, which is a newer one, is a 7-year cask strength. And then the 15-year is the red spot. So there's no black spot.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Isn't that death?
It's supposed to be here. You open that. I'm going to check out the chat. I just saw that we had a couple of more members here. Fred Gilbert, what's up? Thank you again for supporting the channel. Chris Yamazaki, another member. Thank you again for supporting the channel. Ralphie and Horst were also incredibly high on the Glenlivet 18. Okay. Well, and also the other thing is,
not just
I think we filmed that right when they were changing over to the new variation of the 18-year.
Yeah.
So they bumped the proof down.
Yeah.
So we, I think we have a bottle of the new one, and we're planning to do a side by side in the future.
That thing was like vacuum sealed, dude.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Travis, for the super chat.
Travis.
Thank you for supporting the channel. Thanks for the heads up about Foursquare. Had never heard of it and was able to pick up a couple of bottles of the 2005 here in Orlando. It's fantastic. Yes.
Nice.
I just poured myself last night a sip of the 2007 and was reminded of just the flavor bomb.
It's redoubtable.
No, last night.
Oh.
Yeah, but we did grab, actually, so foreshadowing. A couple of bottles. This is not foreshadowing. A couple of bottles of Foursquare that we might crack into at the end. We'll see. Won't say what they are. I don't know if you guys can see them or not, but I couldn't see them on our monitor. So, all right. Gilbert says, "What's the verdict on that bottle of Cabo Solo?" Is it still over here?
Is it here? It was pretty hard, man. It was pretty harsh.
I think we threw it away.
Did we?
No, it's in the other room.
Oh, it must be. Yeah, it must be.
It smells horrible.
It was harsh. That's all I could say, man.
It needs maybe some more age. I wouldn't sit there sipping on it. You could maybe do something with it in a mixed drink or something, but
I don't even know if you could do that. I'd probably try to put it into like a taco.
Yeah. They need to figure out
like fish batter.
They need to let that sit in the cask for like a few years and see what happens to it. But yeah, it was not good as it did. All right, so yeah, Fred says Abasolo equals trash. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're going for. I mean, it's like one of those where the bottle's cool, the story's cool.
The story's cool,
But if you tried that blind, you would be this is not ready to be consumed yet.
yeah, I have a feeling Dylan might like it though. Blind. He likes this.
He actually-
Reminds me of jet fuel.
Yeah, he kind of did like it better. Here's another question before we crack into this. What's the price on the red spot? I think we got this for $130. I will double check the price as we get it poured, but
That sounds about right for MSRP, I think.
yeah, you're gonna check. Yeah, it was right. I think it was right. I got it for MSRP or maybe a tiny bit over MSRP. I'm not able to open this thing now.
Yeah, 130.
Yeah, I think it was 135 is what we paid. So it is findable.
I seem to find more green.
Yeah, the green is the one that's been around.
Yellow. I haven't seen them in yellow.
I think green and yellow are most common.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, at least from what I've seen. All right, gonna get a fresh glass here. Switching spirits. All right, 46% alcohol, 92 proof, so a little bit higher. Non-chill filtered. It is aged in bourbon, sherry, and marsala.
Masala?
Jeez, Spanish wine, dude. Now I don't know if they
Fortified.
dump the same whiskey into different barrels, or they go into one barrel and then dump it into the other barrel, and then dump it, or they take 3 different batches and blend them. That's, I think, more common. So I don't know. I haven't done the homework on it.
That's usually Dylan's job.
That's Dylan's job. This is just fresh crack. We just crack right into these. We don't do the homework, and we just tell you our initial impressions.
Homework? What's that?
Jason's back in, says nice pour right there with the red spot. Yeah, I know you did Did you do the whole spot lineup? I know you did some stuff with. I saw the blue spot one.
Blue.
And I know I think you were doing the whole series, so we got a plan to do that as well in the future, because we did. I think we finally have the whole lineup to do a little drink through of.
Yeah, this was the last one I think we needed.
Okay, so you guys heard that cork pop? Good. So it was.
Huh.
I think maybe I just need to hold it right next to the microphone next time. Nose is oh, it's sweet. Wow, that's like a candy. Why are you not talking?
I'm like processing.
Yeah, that good?
No, it's just that's surprising.
It's like cherry candy. I was not expecting
It's
that.
like, but I feel like it's
Synthetic?
yeah, engineered, like maraschino cherries, kind of engineered.
It smells like candy.
I don't know.
It smells like candy. It doesn't smell like fruit. It smells like fruit candy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like maybe there's a little
Maybe
bit of
that's what it
artificial
is.
flavor in there.
Yeah.
Interesting. Wow, that nose is pretty good. I like it.
Mm.
Whoa. That has a finish, man.
Yeah, the finish.
So it has that initial hit on the palate like you would expect from an Irish whiskey. I always get that bright apple. But man, the finish brings in all these other flavors, man.
Yeah.
Wow. There's definitely stewed fruit in this.
Oh yeah.
You know, Dylan's going to say that when we review it.
Loves his
There's definitely stewed fruit, but it's on the
jam.
finish.
Yeah, all on the
It
finish.
doesn't-
I feel like almost nothing happens on the palate.
The initial palate is very clean, crisp apple, typical Irish whiskey, and then bam, you know, as soon as it gets halfway through your palate, it just all hits you.
Oh man.
That's a nice pour.
It's good. It is good.
Wow. It's a little smoky.
I was gonna say there's a tobacco thing that's lingering for me on the.
Not like a peat smoke, but there's like something that's like a barbecue smell almost.
I feel like more tobacco-y.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Oh, Linux Cat is in the house. Yeah, we're live tonight. Dutch and Jules, where's Dylan? Well, in case you missed it, we drank Eagle Rare right before this, and you know that this is like a reverse magnet.
So he refused to enter the building.
Yeah, no, Dylan couldn't make it tonight, unfortunately. But yeah, we want to do more lives. And if that means it's just one or two of us and not all three of us, we're going to keep doing them anyway. But yeah, we do have more in the future with everybody, that's for sure.
Also because we're trying to open up Dylan's stash.
Yeah, because he brings a lot of stuff here and we just crack into it. So Tantric Ninja says, I see a future of Curiosity Public anime style logo t-shirts. Yeah, that would be cool. Actually, I was just realizing, like, this could easily, we could just have it say Curiosity Public in the middle, right?
Yeah, and then offend an entire, anime watching public.
Is that what you were really going to say initially?
Yeah. The rising sun.
Well, this is just getting better and better. Like, the more it sits here. Especially the nose.
But man, dude, that tobacco thing at the end,
nice.
man. Want to get a smoke?
Oh, I know who this guy is, the enemy. Nice haircut. I think he's talking to you.
Probably.
I got my first professional haircut in over a year, which was amazing. Felt weird. Here's a good one from Kevin. Put Eagle Rare in one of Mr. Dillon's GTS bottles and see what happens. Or vice versa.
I was actually, we were talking about that.
Yeah. He's just, it's too easy to come up with ideas to mess with him. So. All right, so what's your verdict? 15-year-old Irish whiskey at $130. I think justifiable. This is a good pour. I mean, does it stand out compared to a lot of the other Irish whiskeys you've had?
It's funny because I feel like I enjoyed Green Spot more.
A little less intense. This is not a
mostly because this is definitely not a background one. You got to study this one, and I don't know. While I do enjoy like the tobacco lingering effect, I just don't know if I can keep on enjoying it, and I feel like I'd go back more to the green. Although I don't remember the yellow, so
yeah, I don't know. I don't remember the yellow either, and I haven't had the blue. I know Dylan,
me either.
Dylan tried that one that he got. Interesting. I mean,
that's why the lineup will be cool.
I hear what you're saying. I mean, this one's more intense, and especially with that, getting that much on the finish.
Well, I just also feel like the palate is lost in the whole thing.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. This is like a way to close the night out.
Yeah,
like this is your.
I'm ready to get smoked too.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. It does mean. Wow. Yeah, that is good. That is good. All right. So let's see. We had a question here about the price. Or Josh F says, how do you find a red spot so hard to find nowadays? I found this one online, I think.
I think Dylan found it too online.
No, he got the blue.
Oh, blue.
Yeah, I don't know where he got the blue, but I found this one.
Oh, you got this one.
I don't even remember which store. So, like, one of my strategies, here's some tip if you're watching, like, how 30 minutes into this video still. If you find a place online that ships to where you live, like, sign up for their mailing list, because you never know, like, you'll get an email, like I did, that said, hey, red spot available.
That never works for me, because by the time I check the email, it's like sold.
That's why you got to have your alarms blaring on your phone as soon as you get an email, man.
Terrible. E-snipers.
So, yeah, I agree. It is hard to find. I couldn't find it in a brick and mortar, but I was able to find it online. So, all right. Any other good comments here we got to get to? Oh, Mr. Whiskey Shit's in the house. Cheers. Yay. Cheers, man. Cool. So, you ready to move on?
Mm-hmm.
Man, we're cranking through this.
I know.
I usually try to take my time, but for some reason when Jules is here, it's like party time. I start slamming.
You know what it is? It's because we pre-gamed and we want to get that flavor out of it.
I think you're right, but I think it's out now.
Yeah.
We'll get one more comment here before we move on from Fred. It says, Dutch and Jules, heads up. Calumet and Sam Houston are releasing a 15-year now. Was going to wait for the Sam, but Calumet has the higher proof this time. Grabbed one today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I was aware of that. I know they said
Sam.
I think Mash and Drum. I don't know if he's still on here, but I think he got the test kit of the Sam Houston.
Sam Houston.
Yeah, because they were testing out the different.
That's how I knew it, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it is interesting. Definitely keep an eye out for those. Ernie says, how about a redbreast drink through? Yeah, we are working on that. We've got
We're almost there with that one.
I don't know. I don't know all the other iterations. We got the loose style. We've got the cask strength 12. We've got the regular 12. I think we have a 15. Maybe we need to get the 15 still. And I mean, they've had some other special releases, and they've got the new cask strength non-age stated that we would probably want to throw into that.
Yeah, at least one of those.
So, yeah.
Oh, there you go. Jason did reply.
Oh,
15-year Sam Houston.
I think will be great. Awesome. Yeah, we got one of the 14 years.
Yeah.
And I think it was just the batch we got, because none of them really hit the West Coast. I ordered one, was it Missouri?
Yeah.
In Wisconsin? I can't remember, but I think it was Missouri, and it just, it didn't really do it. It wasn't bad, but it didn't blow any of us away. And I think kind of had the same response with the Calumet. I mean, I think the Calumet was a little bit weaker on my palate from what I remember, but, it's just nice to see some age-dated stuff coming back. The price is pretty high, but that's what you got to deal with these days. Okay, so let's move on. Red spot is done. I'm going to drain this glass and rinse it out.
I guess I should label this one. I'm not done yet. Oh, we don't have any red stickers.
You want a red spot for your red spot?
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, so coordinated. Woo! So somebody mentioned here the Redbreast. Carlito says, I saw a whiskey tuber had a Redbreast 27. Whoa. So yeah, that's right. They do have some really high-aged ones as well. So
27.
Yeah, we do want to do a drink through those. It's just going to be kind of one I think we want to take our time with, get a lot of cool bottles in there. Kind of like what we're doing with the Springbank.
So destroy ourselves with like a 10-bottle drink.
Like we did with the old Forester.
We had to do that, man. With the whole row lineup, we got to.
Yeah, you know what? It worked. We survived. Okay, guys. It was supposed to be the last pour, but I think we got a couple other.
I think we're doing more.
I think we're going to do more than this, yeah. This is the Glenlivet Nàdurra. Now, this is, from what I understand, it's actually not a new release. They've had other releases of this. They had a peated one, and then they've got this iteration, which is the Oloroso variation, where it's aged in Oloroso casks. First fill, cask strength, non-chill filtered, but no age statement. They are batched, so we do know that this is I believe the November 2020 batch, and price point I think was 78 or 85, somewhere around $80. Now I did see a picture of somebody at Costco picking this thing up for like $50 or $60.
What?
So I don't know if Costco's got a way to get around the tariffs or something, or maybe that was an old picture.
Yeah.
I don't know. But at least this one set us back closer to 70. I'd have to double check the price. You're going to pull it up?
Yeah, I'm looking for it. 85.
Okay, yeah. 80, I think it was 80.
Yeah. 70. I've seen that slow 65 on here.
Okay. So I guess Costco having it for like 50 would be...
That makes sense.
Yeah, so if you... I guess that's... I mean, Costco's always a bargain.
Yeah.
So non-chill filter...
What's a bargain?
I believe they also say there's no additives in these because they are the natural ones. But I'm not actually seeing that anywhere on the labeling. Take a look at that. Let me double check the box. Because that would be...
What's our proof on this?
120.
Oh, 120.
Yeah. Yeah, 60%, 120. Yeah, it doesn't actually... I don't see it anywhere on here. I think it does say it in the literature here. Because it keeps saying it's natural, straight from the cask.
Yeah, it doesn't say.
Interesting. Well, maybe somebody can Google it and let us know if it really is no additives. I mean, it doesn't look like it. It's not super dark, so I wouldn't be surprised. But hey, you never know. They could have put a couple drops in just to make it look a little bit richer. Interesting. Okay, well,
no, then that would go against the whole naming.
That's what I thought.
I mean, it's
but then
natural.
why not put that in big writing on the bottle?
True.
Because everybody knows.
Nàdurra.
Too obvious. All right, so 120 proof Glenlivet. Let's see how this is.
Mm-hmm.
See if we get a good cork pop this time. No. No, it was a little bit of a loose cork, actually.
Very nice.
I did spill.
You did?
Yeah,
Oh, there's one.
You know, the other thing I realized is we could add water without Dylan freaking out.
That's true.
I didn't even think to
Will
do
I
that.
go crazy with his little whatever.
Oh, his
needle.
pipettes? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I left this comment up here. Sorry, guys. All right. So, Nàdurra, Glenlivet, Speyside. It is Speyside, right? Pretty sure it is. I should know that. Wow, the nose is it's like a funky sweet.
There's a herbaceousness happening. It's like the smell like fresh cut grass.
Yeah, there's like a funk in here. Like a earthy funk
Earthy thing.
somewhere in here. You get the sweetness, you get that Oloroso finish coming through for sure. This one might need to sit for a second.
Yeah.
Get a little bit of water. And check the chat. All right. Any good comments here, guys? So Fred says, I've got an old 16-year age-stated Nàdurra Virgin Oak. So boring. Okay, interesting. Chris Yamazaki says that Dylan would still freak out. You just won't have to listen. That's true.
That's true.
If he ever watches.
He's freaking out now.
If he ever watches.
Yeah, I know.
That's the thing. He's like, those guys.
Why
Screw those guys. I don't want to. So there's some questions here. It looks like there was a thread about the blue spot.
Yeah. Oh, no, asking about the order of the colors.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But prescription bourbon, thank you. Already replied.
Good. So,
Yeah, so it is by age. Blue, green, yellow, and red.
That's by, okay, yeah. But the blue is definitely more expensive.
Right.
And the green, I think the finished greens are also a little bit more expensive because there's two different finished ones that we got over there that are green spot, but they're finished, so. All right, cool. All right, let's get into this one more time here. Yeah, the nose is a little bit subdued, though, you know? It's not a huge...
Yeah.
It doesn't really hit you that big. But it's good, it's just a little subtle.
Yeah.
All right, let's check the palate out.
Slancha.
Whoa.
I'm getting everything there.
I mean, for 120 proof, it drinks
It does
under
not,
proof.
yeah, it does not drink its proof.
Definitely drinks under proof. Wow. Okay, I want to let that open up another second. There's a lot going on there, but you know what it is?
I'm getting, yeah.
It's like when they hard limit music.
Yeah.
And it's like when normally because the entire frequency range would be this.
Yes.
This one's like this, but it's maxed out.
No, but it got there. Yeah. So
You know what I mean?
it got there.
It's
and then
interesting.
it goes down. Yeah.
Here's a good question while we let this open up a little more. What's a good price for the blue spot? I'm going to direct you. I'll pull it up while I'm talking here, but I know Dylan answered that exact question on his Instagram because he posted a picture of his bottle of blue spot and somebody asked, I think, that exact question. So let me see what he said here. So he said a good price is 99 to 110. He was able to get his bottle for 109. And based on his preliminary tastes, he says it's absolutely not worth the 260 price range that you'll see it in sometimes. So that's what Dylan was able to do. I haven't really looked for it, so I don't have anything to offer, but that's Dylan's thing. Yeah, but you go to Target only, dude. Target doesn't have
This is true.
blue spot. The nose is not changing to me.
Yeah.
It is to you?
Yeah, it is for me. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm getting a little bit more of that sherry.
No, now I'm actually getting. Damn.
It's gotten a little bit richer,
Mm-hmm.
but it's still kind of one note to me, the nose.
Yeah.
I don't dislike
I mean,
it.
you gotta tease it out
Yeah.
for sure right now. Oh.
Wow. Yeah, it got bigger.
Yeah.
Okay, that's an interesting one. Wow. Wow. It's pretty spicy on the finish.
Really? I'm not getting it on the finish.
Because I get the sweet up front, and then I get the
sweet
spices on the back end. But the finish is nice.
The finish is really nice.
It's warming.
Yeah.
You know, you kind of get the proof at the very, very end.
Yeah.
I'm getting the palate below proof, but then the finish does taste like what 120 proof. That's interesting.
Yeah, it coats really nice.
Yeah, you don't. I mean, I don't know. I don't feel like I see a ton of Scotch, especially. I mean, I don't, this is the highest proof Glenlivet I've seen. Again, I have not searched high and low for them like some people do. So that 120 proof point is pretty nice. So, wow. One more taste here before we move on.
You definitely have to. You got to work at it. The nose.
The nose you got to work out. The palate is, man, it keeps changing on me. This time, this one was a little bit more spice forward. There's still good sweetness. I'm getting a little bit of that, like, almost numbing on the palate now.
Me too. Numbing and the spice. Oh, wow.
It's gotten more intense, right?
Yeah, it's more intense. Oh, man. Really spicy. Oh, man. Whoa.
That's interesting. So I'm going to let this one sit and see what happens with that. You have a card. Let's cover it up.
Oh, yeah.
If you want. But I should mark it so I don't forget what's what.
Blue.
I'm sure this is making for great YouTubing right now. So this is my Glen. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna let that.
That's
Well, overall, I mean, I do like it. You know, this is I have a feeling Dylan will like this one because of the big proof punch.
I don't know. I think he'll feel the limit.
I don't know, but I think he'll pull out those fruits that are in there.
Probably with the super nose and super tongue.
I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Let me catch up here on the chat. Oh, RVA whiskey, extremely generous for bottles. Thank you, sir.
Slancha.
Much appreciated. Carlito says, FYI, I love the channel, fellas.
Spicy.
Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it.
Oh,
and by the way, guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. I think there's like 100 of you in here right now.
Does help.
And we'll have 48 that have hit the thumbs up. So hit the thumbs up.
That's pretty good.
It does help us out. 50%, man.
I like it.
50% is not a passing grade.
Whoa, easy, professor. It's only Thursday night, bro.
Whatever. All right, I'm going to crack back into the Eagle Rare. I want to see if it tastes better or worse now that I've had a few other pours.
Now that your palate is set?
Now that my palate has been reset after the Crown and Cola. By the way, again, if any of you guys tuned in late, Jules made me start drinking this Crown and Cola.
Right. Which is why he's making a big deal of how his palate all got screwed up.
I almost took a sip of it right now. Realize how bad that would have been? All right, I'm going to go back into the Eagle Rare. I want to see. I was having trouble.
It's so much sweeter now, man. The nose is so sweet.
No, it's the same palate.
It's
interesting. It's. I mean, after the cask strength, it tastes like water, but I get that spice. You get that spice come through. Still, it's still there, right?
It's still there.
Interesting. It's definitely a spicier iteration of Eagle Rare. Interesting.
Make him Nick P. Next time, make him start the night with the buzz ball. You're absolutely right. I should bring that next time.
We actually have something planned with the buzz ball.
Yeah, that's true.
I
got something that might be worse than the buzz balls.
Did you ever try that cactus thing?
I did, of course, man. That's what everyone drinks, dude. That's good. I don't know if it's as good. No, it's better than this Crown Coke.
Well, Jay Morales caught the t-shirt, the cowboy bebop.
Nice.
Good eye. Good eye. All right, so we've completed the 3 bottles that we planned to drink tonight. We're not even an hour in, dude.
That was fast.
We're flying.
Why are you cranking through this?
Oh, myself, I go much slower.
It's Thirsty Thursday, man.
It's Thursday.
We got to keep drinking.
Okay.
Because you knew we were going to do more than 3 bottles, regardless of what our thumbnail said.
Okay. So we're going to then, I think we'll do it what I've done in the past, which is we're going to throw it out to you guys to determine what we're going to crack into. So let me get these out of here since we already drank these. So we got a few options. And Should we do all of them and see what people think? No, just like give them.
Oh, put them up. Yeah, sure.
Okay, so we got a couple scotches and a couple rums.
Well, you already teased with the rum.
Okay, we'll tease.
So I guess you should just go with
We'll
that.
go with the rums first. So with the rums, we got a couple of bottles here that are probably going to make their way into future drink through or potentially reviews. So first one here is the Redoubtable. Let's see if I can get that to focus. We got to get our faces out of frame because the autofocus really likes faces. That's not working.
No, it likes my, look at that. It likes my elbow.
There we go. Do we have it? There.
Hey.
That's the Redoubtable. Wow, that's really
Can't
washed
read
up.
that anyway.
And yeah, after all that, okay, go over there. So now this will, and then we got a pick here. This is the Master Series
Still didn't work.
edition number 5. Yeah, it did. Edition number 5. This is a Total Wine exclusive edition number 1. Did I say 5?
I might need more glasses.
Yeah, grab me one too. So this is the Master Series is a 12-year-old ex-bourbon, ex-sherry matured 62% alcohol iteration of Foursquare. The Redoubtable is a 14-year-old ex-bourbon, ex-Madeira iteration. So it is 61%. So very close in proof. So these are one choice that we could do. These two, maybe as a side-by-side. The other option are just a couple of random scotches we found lying around that we haven't gotten to yet. Raiding Dylan's stash. The first one is a Benromach. I don't know much about this. It's a Speyside cask strength Benromach. Yeah, not going to focus. It's not agreeing. Well, you can see it.
Fred Gilbert's right. Focused, but blown out.
Yeah, focused but blown out because that damn light up there pointed it the wrong direction. Anyway, this is a 58.2% 2018 bottling of Benromach cask strength. I don't know if this has any other specific designation, but that's one option. And then the other one here is Ardbeg and Oa, which everybody should know is an Isla non-chill filtered. What's the proof point on this? 46.6%. So
You should know because it comes with a cool like barbecue canister thing.
yeah, it does. We didn't bring the canister
Yeah,
out.
we should.
So all right. So should we go rum or should we go scotch?
Let's see.
Let us know in the chat, and we'll try to keep
Being a bunch of Foursquare.
an informal
Fred Gilbert
tally.
does ask, what's the cost on the Foursquare pick?
I don't actually know. These literally all of
these
these
are Dylan's, right?
These
So we don't
were
know.
in Dylan's box over there that he left on set, and we just went through it before we were filming and said, "What can we steal from here?" So I don't know. I think most of those are around 100. So they're usually between like 70 and 100. I don't know for sure though. So all right, let's see. We got a lot of Ardbeg. We see a lot of Foursquare.
No, I think it's mostly Foursquare.
Scotch,
so far.
Scotch, rum.
Ron.
Focus the Foursquare.
Hey, RVA Whiskey. Super chat. Thank you very much. Foursquare.
Oh, okay, so this is the winning vote so far.
Super chat jumps all.
Super chat counts as 20 votes. Okay, Redoubtable is 128 in Virginia. Okay.
Oh,
I vaguely remember Redoubtable being a little bit more.
it was. I think it was higher at the. I don't know where we're at. Total Wine is where I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
it's
Total
like
Wine
110.
always seems to have these. That was a good question about the RL seal. I've
you got it.
seen that one starting to pop up. Would like to try it. Have not yet. So it's definitely on our radar, though.
Foursquare.
Foursquare looks like Foursquare is going to win for now.
Looks like it.
Does Dylan stand on the side of the road collecting money to buy all these bottles? He doesn't just stand there.
No, man. He prints his own money.
He works the corner.
Dude, I've seen him print his own money, bro. He's printing his own money in his bunker. No joke.
Okay, so we're going to be drinking some Foursquare.
Looks like it. I think it
Um,
wins.
This is going to be. This should be fun. It should be fun. Let me clear my Oh, you brought me a glass. I didn't need to do that. Okay. So maybe we'll get to these scotches another time, or we'll see if we're still standing after some Foursquare. Maybe we'll get to it. So the question is, which one do we drink first? I think we should go in order of proof.
Sounds so as in the
Low proof and then high proof. I mean, even though they're only 1 point off, it just gives us a good way to start. Or should we go by age? Because this is a 12-year, this is a 14-year.
Oh.
God, all these questions.
Well, Dylan was here. He always goes younger.
Start with the younger? Okay, it's only 1% higher.
Oh, okay.
So we'll start
Not
with the, we're going to start with the Masters Series Edition #1. This is that custom total wine pick. Private cask selection. But I believe this is single cask. Interesting. All right. I wonder if Dylan's watching. Let's see if we get a cork on this time. I think you'll hear that.
Honestly, I think he already turned it off when he saw the Eagle Rare.
He might have. That's kind of his style. Damn it. I spilled it. I do love the synthetic corks. We've had some bad luck with corks breaking.
Yeah, the natural cork.
Gosh. So somebody gave me a tip on the comments.
Yeah.
That when I spill on my hands, I should go like this. For like 10 seconds. Because it warms it up. And you can really get the aroma, but it just smells like soap.
What?
All right, there's the pop. I like it. Coin flip. Yeah, well.
Oh, wow. What a departure.
Wow. You know, I mean, the great thing about Foursquare is it's such an easy stepping stone if you like bourbon.
Yeah.
It hits so many of the same notes.
But it makes you also appreciate rum, you know, because it's a great way to get introduced to it.
But it kind of spoils you because there's so much rum that
does spoil you.
Doesn't
that do not
rise to the
price it is, yeah.
Wow, it's almost like a cola. So a lot of these Foursquares, like the 2007, which I had another pour of last night, and it's been open for a little while, it really started to just smell and taste like fig, almost exclusively.
Whoa.
Like that kind of started to take over the flavor profile.
Yeah.
This one doesn't smell like that. This one's like it's more cola.
Yeah.
It's really sweet. Oh, it smells delicious. It smells amazing. Wow. That's 62% alcohol.
It's so good, dude.
Oh my God, this is dangerous, dude.
It's so good.
Oh my gosh. It's super drinkable.
Yeah.
The finish, does the finish get a little bit tannic almost at the very, very end of the
I
finish?
was gonna say the finish is really short for me.
Yeah, it's kind of
almost disappears. I'm not getting a tannic.
I don't know if it's just combining with the Eagle Rare. I don't know.
Wow.
But a ton of flavor. I mean, it's
good.
I'm trying to pick out individual fruits. It's kind of hard.
No, it's the tropical. It's the tropics. You're getting like banana, coconut.
Yeah. There's some dark fruit mixed in there.
Yeah.
There's like a fig plus banana
Like fig with
and like a
coconut.
thinned out mango and coconut. Like those are much thinner to me.
Yeah. Not getting mango.
Like a mango mixed with a banana, but mostly banana.
Hattori Hans, we got it right. Tropical Dr. Pepper.
That's not a bad way to.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that when you opened. I think when he opened it last time.
Yeah.
Tropical Dr. Pepper was a great note. Did we open this before, or are you talking about you open?
Did we open it?
We might have done that. It might have been at the end of our other live stream.
Really?
That's funny. I guess it's not surprising that we can't remember that, but it does seem like we might have because it is pretty low. So maybe we did, or maybe I did it and I just don't remember. So there you go.
Wow. But it's a treat either way.
Yeah, tropical Dr. Pepper. He had us compare it with 2009. Okay. I just don't forget it. Or it must have been 2008.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think that was that our first live stream?
Oh,
three of us?
maybe.
Because by the end of that, yeah, You should have seen the
Honestly,
set
after that, I blacked out. Dude.
Yeah, that was a bad one because we had been filming that day, and then we did a live, which was a big mistake, and we kept trying new things.
We wanted to try because we had never done that before.
Okay,
we
so
recorded a bunch of episodes before.
Torianzo points out it was at the end, and that was Jules' notes.
That's fine. I appreciate when he said it today.
Like, oh, that actually sounds really smart.
That's exactly what I would say.
Awesome would have said that. Awesome. Well, thanks for reminding us. I'm glad we now remember.
I still don't remember, but
Yeah, I vaguely remember. I think that was after we did the Old Forester stuff. I don't know.
maybe
Whatever. That's why you guys are watching and keeping us in check. But it is excellent. I don't remember. I think we might have given the edge to the 2008 when we did them side by side. Maybe Tori Hanzo can let us know which one we actually thought was better. But this is excellent. I think this is more drinkable. This is going to be funny because now I got to go back and watch.
I know. We're gonna watch it.
We're saying the exact same thing.
It's the same.
This is excellent. This is excellent.
Yeah.
All right, you ready to move on?
No.
Okay.
Good.
Let me catch up on chat. Okay, yeah, everybody's laughing at us. That's excellent.
Okay, Walking Ear says we did like the 2008 better last.
Okay. There we go. Yeah. Okay. So see.
Oh,
Oh,
too funny.
yeah. He said 2008 was much more balanced. Okay. Cool. Okay. So Master Series appears to vary in price. Now, don't quote me on what I said here because Dylan got that bottle. I recall it when it came out. It was around that range. So I don't know. But there is differences in Total Wine state to state and even location to location, I've noticed. So it wouldn't surprise me to see it in the $50 range even. All right. So, okay, good. Not a ton of comments here to catch up on. I think we're good. The enemy, interesting way to conduct a double blind. Yes. Just get blackout drunk and you won't remember it, so you'll be blind to it. Right?
Exactly.
All right.
Man, this is so good.
I'm going to save a little bit because now I do want to do the side by side with the Redoubtable.
I'll just have you pour me some more. Thank you, sir. Side by side, I guess I need another glass.
Yeah, I rinsed one of mine, so I'm good. All right. So I should label, since I always forget. This is the master. I'm good. I got this one. Okay. This is Redoubtable.
What haven't I used yet?
You're just remembering the color?
Yeah. Except I think I need to write on this one.
Yeah, I was going to say, what's blue?
Blue is Glenlivet.
What's the red is red spot?
Red spot.
And the yellow is
York.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, there you go. There is a method to the madness. I don't have a working pen.
All right, Linux Cat has got to run. Cheers.
Oh,
Cheers to you, man.
You go, man.
Thank you for coming to hang out. Really appreciate it.
Cheers.
I remember Linux Cat from the old days.
Mm-hmm.
A Whiskey Tube veteran.
Totally.
All right, so let's get into what is this? Oh, these are extra.
Yeah.
Okay.
New glasses.
Oh,
you don't need one. I need one.
Okay. That was way more confusing than it should have been. Okay, here we go. Redoubtable. So Redoubtable has green writing. The year and most of the cask strength Mark editions have had blue writing.
Yeah.
I don't know why they went to green with this. It might be because it's older, 14 years, which is, I think, from my recent recollection, the oldest one that they've done. But don't quote me on that because they put out a lot of different stuff. Oh, that wasn't that good. So we got 2 extra years of age, but basically the same proof. But we do have different finish going on. So just as a reminder, the Masters Total Wine pick was bourbon and sherry casks. The Redoubtable is bourbon and Madeira.
Madeira.
Interesting. And it is 61% in the Redoubtable versus 62% in the Masters. So I pull them back here, they kind of stay in focus. Maybe that's better. All right, Redoubtable. Oh, you're just going to go straight to the comparison.
Just on the nose.
This is a better nose, redoubtable.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah. You get more of the tropics.
Yeah.
The
redoubtable.
Bananas Foster immediately.
Wow, it's sugary.
Dude, yeah.
More intense. Mm-hmm. Even though it's a tiny bit lower proof, it's definitely more intense. If this would have been an episode, that would have been looped back like 30 times and zoomed in on my face. Holy crap, that's a good nose.
Yeah, it's a great nose. Oh, the spice is gone. And it's just
there's the jam, the fig jam comes in on the finish. Oh, that's nice, man. Oh. Wow. I'm telling you, man, rum is the new bourbon. Specifically Foursquare is new bourbon. I mean, that's jeez.
Well, wow. I mean, like, it's on our leaderboard. It's number 2 on our leaderboard.
Yeah. Foursquare 2008.
2008.
Still,
look at this, guys.
Take a look at what we've ever had on our leaderboard.
Yeah, look at that. So, 90 diamond. Dude, it beat George T. Stagg. What year? 2020.
2020. Yeah, that's right.
Wow.
All right. Walking ears, pouring myself some redoubtable now too. Excellent. Liberty Not Licensed says, where's the gold wrapper tonight? You spelled rapper wrong. It should be WR.
Oh.
Because that's all he is, man. Yeah, no, Dylan couldn't make it tonight, so it's just the two of us. Okay, Ernie's...
I also think he's just hiding in his bunker, dude.
Yeah.
Having a better pour.
He got scared because we drank Eagle Rare earlier. So Ernie points out that the Empery was also 14 years old.
Oh, okay.
Which I thought we
had that.
I think we have that. It might be, it's in the other
downstairs.
room. Yeah. So maybe try that one side by side in the future. And he points out that the next one, that's right, I did see this one. The 16-year-old is going to be one of the next ones. So.
Oh, wow.
Awesome.
Very cool.
Oh, yeah. This is it's the newest one that's going to be coming out.
Oh, okay. So
yeah, I've seen them post that on Instagram, so I hope we can get our hands on it. I feel like we have to do another Foursquare drink through. I feel like we have to do one every 6 months.
It's not even once a year, man.
All right. Okay, here's a good question from Ben. It says, with the ridiculous Buffalo Trace Sazerac markups, Knob Creek has become my daily drinker workhorse. What are your thoughts on daily drinkers? Great question. I'm actually totally with you on Knob Creek. Putting out age-stated stuff, putting out plenty of stuff at higher proof, if that's your jam. I have really been liking the 12-year. Even the 9-year 120 proof is a killer deal.
You know, I used to be able to see the 15 everywhere, but now... No.
Yeah, I think it was technically a limited release.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
But even that one, when you found it on sale or at Costco for $90, that's 15-year-old juice.
Yeah.
Rivaling any of the other 15-year-old things that are coming out these days that just kind of kills it on price. Yeah, so with those markups, I mean, I definitely think Knob Creek is a contender. I found myself also gravitating towards the 1792 full proofs because there's so many store picks you can find of that. Yeah. And that's another great bargain. And, you get a nice variety with all the store picks. If you're trying to look for something consistent, then I would maybe go with like the Knob Creek 12 or maybe the 9 years, but those are, you never really know.
I'm stuck with my Maker's 46, man.
It's
always available, reasonably priced.
I agree. If you like a weeder,
pick it on that Target.
If you like a weeder, I mean, Maker's doesn't appeal to everybody, but I like it, and I know you like it, and Dylan likes it, and that 46 is a killer deal. So here's a follow-up. I just asked because the 90 proof regular Buffalo Trace is literally going for $49.99. Wow, $49.99. I'm adding extra nines in Chicago. That's kind of crazy. I was actually at a grocery store. You're gonna hate us for this, but in California, it's $20, $22, I think is what I saw it for.
Really?
That's at the Vons.
I keep forgetting you. I got a shop near you, man.
No, the Vons,
but it's only like $29.99 still. It's not bad, but
yeah, but it was on sale. I think maybe it was 24. But yeah,
that's amazing.
There's a lot of it, so it's weird. But Buffalo Trace plays those distribution games like crazy. So
yeah,
it's frustrating. All right, Tay-Biz, thank you for being a member again. Thanks for hanging out. Can we get a Pappy drink through? Yes, we really want to do one, but we really want to do a complete one. So
Yeah. So that's going to be a while.
actually, the only one we're missing is the 23.
20? Yeah.
The 23.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have the
Yeah,
20, yeah.
right. You have the 20.
So we'll see if we can't get the 23 this year, we may just do it with everything but the 23, because that would be a really fun drink through. And we've got some blinds planned with
Yeah.
the Pappies, because that's always fun. But at the same time, I don't want to do too many blinds so that we have some left to do a drink through. Because I looked at my bottle of the 15.
Bill's going to kill those, man.
Yeah, my 15 year is dwindling. It's still a little bit more than halfway, but that one, man, that's a tasty dram. Makers is always solid. Well, I can't click. Makers 46 is always solid. The cask strength is a deal. Yes, I agree with that. I have started to see the price creep up, though, so I would be on the lookout for that potentially happening. I think Makers is another one of those brands that's just killing it right now. Makers and Knob both are doing a fantastic job. Makers is
They're
finally,
limited releases and stuff.
they used to never do limited releases, but you're seeing all kinds of stuff. They just announced that new experimental one, where they're going to have, I think, different years and different different ages and different proofs, so you can kind of taste how the juice evolves, which I'm really looking forward to, because you're going to be able to get higher proof makers and age stated makers for the very first time, which will be just kind of mind blowing. I don't know when that's coming out.
I'm looking more forward to what naming convention they're going to use.
You're looking forward to the FAEO2?
X squared. I want to see some super spokes.
We're still the only people that did not love FAEO1. I don't know what it is, man.
Yeah.
People love it.
And we didn't hate it.
I didn't hate it. I just didn't think it was as good as
everyone online was talking.
But you know what? It didn't. To me, it just didn't taste like the traditional Maker's flavor profile. And I think there's a lot of people that don't really love Makers, and they tasted that and they're like, oh, this tastes like regular bourbon. I love it.
Recipe, exactly. Yeah.
Hey, it's okay. We don't
to each his own,
we
man.
don't have to always agree. Vortex 1988 says, Curiosity Public, in the Chicago suburbs, you can still find Buffalo Trace for around 26. It just sells out in a few weeks, and you have to wait for the next batch to come in. Okay, so it is
Dude, that's awesome.
available. And Tebez says, if memory serves me correctly, I think you guys enjoyed the 15 year the most, referring to Pappy. Yeah. Just going off of my memory, definitely.
Filled out the most,
I think because you get the higher proof with the 15.
Yeah.
The 15 and the 10 always kind of appeal more to people because of the higher proof. You got the 107 proof. It's a nice proof. All right. So I'm going to come back to the Redoubtable here.
Me too.
See how it's changed. A little more spice this time.
And I'm actually getting the tannic thing that you're
finish?
just on the finish, just like a brief hit of it.
Man, it is a flavor explosion, though, I tell you, man.
Yeah. Still good.
Wow. All right, I'm ready for a little side by side. I guess you're not, because you just finished it. All right, let's see. Let's see how they stack up. So I got the total wine pick here in the orange, and the Redoubtable here in the yellow. So I'll try Jules'. If you guys caught this in our last episode, his patented dual nose.
That's a reset. That's the nose reset, dude.
Oh, that was on a members only thing. Sorry. So members saw that video.
Members only. Sorry, guys.
Jules did do that. Okay, let's check the nose first.
You guys called me out on it.
Side by side.
What do you think?
Redoubtable. This is a little more intense.
Oh, intense. More enjoyable.
Yeah. Yep. For somebody like me that doesn't have the best nose. They're both good, but the Redoubtable is much more intense. Much richer on the nose. So let's check the palate. Do a palate. Okay. I always forget.
Very scientific.
Yes.
I'm just killing them.
Huh.
You know what's funny? I'm actually getting some spice now
You know,
in the.
they're actually
In the
very
Masters.
similar on the palate.
I'm actually getting some spice now.
Yeah. The spice picked up in the Master.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I think my palate's is blown out, but they're both.
I think you're right though. I think I enjoy the Redoubtable more.
Yeah, I'd give a slight edge
As
to
this
the
has stayed
Redoubtable.
open, it's like the spice stuff. It's like really overwhelming now.
The spice definitely picked up in the store pick.
Yeah.
That Redoubtable is excellent, though. Oh, man. That's really nice. All right. So let's catch up here a little bit. Here's another follow-up from Ben. What happened to that cream of Kentucky bottle you guys had? You reviewed it on the old channel. Who was the distiller? I still have that bottle. I've gone back to it periodically because I had heard at one point that it opens up like crazy, but I never really experienced that. I don't know if it's ever been confirmed. I thought there was speculation that it was Four Roses, and I could see that, but I don't know. I need to try. I haven't had it in quite a while, so I don't have anything to give you on that. Sorry. All right. Nick P says, I believe he said blasting his nose. Yes, maybe that. I thought there was something about like a reset or something like that. All right, this is a good question from Caleb. It says, what's the best Foursquare to pick up as my first bottle? Ooh. Okay.
7.
No, actually,
If you can still find it.
I would tell you this. If you have not had any of them before, and you haven't really dabbled in rum very much, I might say pick up one of the lower proof ones, because the blue label ones and the green label ones are like the cask strength. But I think was Détente red label, one of the red label ones. I can't remember all the names right now, but one of the like the lower, like I think they're around like 50 proof. I don't know. Jules is gonna Google it
I'll
right now.
check it. Yeah.
I don't think Détente. No, it wasn't. It wasn't Détente. It was Sagacity. That's what I'm thinking of. Sagacity. So actually, this actually happened. You remember Dr. Oju?
Yeah.
He was here, and we're hanging out on set, and he and his buddy, who's actually, I won't tell you who he is, but he actually is one of the judges in the spirits competition that we always hate on. But they actually tried
in Northern California.
They actually tried like 3 or 4 of the different Foursquares we had here, and they both, they're not into like sipping rum necessarily, but they both actually gravitated towards the Sagacity.
No way.
So I don't know if that's just generally more appealing to people. I think it's a nice starting point, but quite frankly, I've said this every time we've gotten a question about Foursquare. I don't think you can go wrong with
Any of them, dude.
exactly. They're all exceptionally good.
But I would say if you see 2007 on the shelf, go grab it.
Or the 2008,
Or oh wait, yeah.
which we never actually reviewed the 07 for a score, but yeah, I don't think you can go wrong with any of them. But as far as your first one, you kind of have to kind of gauge. If you're really into high proof liquor, you'd probably be fine with any of them. If you don't want to spend as much, you can try some of the other stuff that Foursquare produces, the RL Seal, which I actually haven't tried yet, but the Dorleys, there's a 12-year Dorleys. It's a lower proof, really tasty, and you kind of get a lot of the basic idea of what you can get from all these. So, all right.
Here's a good one from Eric Matson. Are you guys cocktail drinkers?
Let's see if I can find it here.
It's whiskey based or otherwise. The reason I say it's a good one because we actually just recorded a podcast the other day where we talked about cocktails.
I'm trying to find your question so I can highlight it.
No. Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Eric Matson.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm slow. Yeah, we did just talk about this in a podcast. It'll probably be out.
Dylan,
in
right
2
out the
weeks.
bat, I mean, it's pretty obvious. No. In fact,
He asked this question of like, how many cocktails did you guys have during
Right.
lockdown? Like over the last year. And he was so proud.
he said -1.
Yeah, he was so proud about saying 0 before we basically cut him off.
Right. Go-to cocktail.
I mean, I'm a sucker for a good Negroni, and I'm a sucker for a good old fashioned. But I don't like sweet old fashions. I mean, when I make them for myself, I put like a couple drops of simple syrup usually, and just a couple dashes of bitters, and that's it. Like and the squeeze of lime of orange. Actually, lemon actually works pretty well, I think, too, for an old fashioned. So yeah, those two are kind of my go-to. Jules likes the tiki drinks,
Totally.
preferably like
And we were
on
talking
fire.
about this. We were talking about this on our podcast, so sorry if it's repetitive. But actually, I don't know. I don't
No,
think
we haven't released
we
it.
haven't released that one yet. But anyway, so you guys won't see it or hear about it for another year. So I'll just mention it now. Like basically, what always happens to me with a cocktail is somehow or another, I'm just looking at the cocktail menu. I end up picking like what Dutch said, like the most crazy, outlandish, super high, whatever high colored and flair cocktail you can get on the menu inadvertently. It's almost like I have an ESP towards it.
He does.
And so, and those are the ones I was
at Disneyland at the tiki place.
Right.
Remember when we ordered that one and they came out and they sang and they throw us Aeon stuff on it
just for my drink.
Flames up. It was amazing.
And that wasn't the first time that's happened to me. So there you go. But I would say it depends on where I'm at, but usually at parties, I'll gravitate towards like a mojito or usually mojito is what I have.
My rule of thumb usually is if I'm at a place that's really known for their cocktails, I'll usually
I'll take the signature.
have one,
and
then I'll usually switch to something neat just because I don't know. I'm also old, and I feel like if I have that much sugar, I'm in pain the next day. It's pathetic, isn't it?
I just want the whole celebration, the whole show.
Yeah. Brenton says you can't ever go wrong with a pina colada.
True.
I did have an amazing Singapore sling once at a swim up bar that I was in Hawaii. And there was this, I don't know, like it was
I can't handle some of bars. Only because, dude, I barely make it to the bench.
It's like you could stand up in this pool. It wasn't. It had a bar
You didn't have to swim.
You couldn't drown in it. Although it's a funny story, they actually closed it because we came out there the next day and it was closed because I think somebody.
Wait, how's that funny?
Either
they bombed in on that,
or did a Caddyshack. But anyway, this bartender was. I went up and I was like,
what if they haven't seen Caddyshack?
Well, if you don't vomit in the pool and they have to close it, what else could you do in the pool that they would have to close it for? I think they can figure it out.
Like a candy bar.
It's Baby Ruth. Okay, so anyway, back to my story. I went to this. It's still good. I went to this swim up bar, and the bartender's like, "What do you want?" And they had this menu, and it's funny because the menus are covered in plastic, so you don't get them all wet.
Oh, smart.
And I didn't even look. I was like, I don't know, what's something really good? And he's like, well, I can make you an original Singapore sling. It's not on the menu. And I'm like, okay. And he was mixing all these things. I wasn't even paying attention. He was pouring all these bitters and rums, and he gave it to me, and I drank it. I was like, that was amazing.
Really?
Could have been the context. But it was awesome in the moment. All right. Here's a great question by John. How is it that there are 104 viewers and only 14 likes? Guys, hit that like button. You might need to refresh because we actually have 83 likes, but still,
thanks, guys.
That means there's roughly 20 of you that haven't hit the like button yet. That you need to do that. So, all right. Somebody said a sidecar. That's a good drink.
Nice.
Yeah. I think I'm the only person that likes Negronis. I don't know. I really like those really bitter things. So.
Yeah, you do. And we actually talked about it in our podcast.
Yes, we did.
Which you should check out on all the major podcast platforms.
Or not. It's okay. I'm going to turn off that annoying banner at the bottom of the screen because it's bugging me. And I think we're done with the rum. So should we do one of the scotches? You feel up for it?
Okay. Did we get a vote on that? Probably not.
All right, guys. Final vote of the night for the final drink of the night. Ardbeg versus Benromach.
Oh,
cask strength. So we popped these out earlier, and the crowd picked the rum. Now we're going to go back to Scotch. And which one will it be? So we got Space
Benromach.
We got Speyside versus Isla. So you can click that for the show.
Excuse me.
Because it's hiding some of these comments for some reason. I don't know why. Some of these comments. I don't know.
Weird. Yeah, why does that happen?
I don't know. So we got both so we have a StreamYard feed and we got the real feed. And
Looks
we can
like
see
Ardbeg's gonna win. We got more votes so far. Excuse me.
Oh, Brenton says, I literally dumped my Campari. It was so bitter. Wow. I hate to admit, I love that stuff.
Yeah, you love that.
I go Campari and Fernet. I just, man, yeah. Campari on the rocks before a meal with like a twist of orange in it. Man, it does something to like set my my GI tract ready to be bombarded with good food. Okay, Ardbeg. Uh,
Oh,
Ardbeg
Benromach coming up.
and okay, if I'm eating some good Mexican, I'm a sucker for a margarita. Yes, I mean a good
Oh, yeah,
margarita.
of course.
And I am a bit of a snob with
When it comes to
margaritas.
tacos,
Not so much with
And-
tacos, but
carne asada fries.
definitely with carne asada fries. Which, as far as I'm concerned, you can only really get them in San Diego.
Oh, Gauntlet Throne, man.
It just doesn't exist a lot of places. Even
LA.
even in LA, dude, you
Oh.
can't really find
Yeah,
it.
you're right. You find
It-
more here.
The difference in LA. That's true. That's
You look like you lived there.
look like you live there. But yeah, a good margarita should only be sweetener. It could be either agave nectar or simple syrup. I don't care. I've tried it both ways, and I don't think there's people say you have to use agave.
I can't tell
I actually don't believe that. But sweet, you need to have tequila and you need to have fresh lime juice, and that's
It's all about the tequila, dude.
and yeah, it's got to be a good, decent
Good tequila.
tequila. So, okay, so Nate's my comment.
Joan is the only time I drink cocktails on a cruise. I get that. I totally get
I've never been on a cruise. Have you been on a cruise?
Actually, no.
So how do you get that?
But I understand the content.
Yes, I guess.
You're trapped on a boat with all these people, man.
All right. So Nick says the NOS seems to be the least interesting Ardbeg. Not a fan. The Benromach. So we're getting some of each here.
Interesting.
Getting some of each here. I'm gonna actually try another sip of my Glenlivet. It's been sitting here. See if it's changed at all.
I will join you since I still have some.
Wow, the nose is a little bit more intense for sure. Okay, Gordon W just said Shakerado. Shakerado? Campari shaken with orange flower water and saline. That sounds really good. I'm gonna have to try that. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Wow, I've never had orange flower water. Interesting. Shakerado. Man, all these names, dude.
So Kevin said that there's a lot of Chicago people in the house. You may have to organize a viewing party in the future. That would be cool, guys. Let us know if you do that.
We did mention that in our podcast.
Viewing party?
Yeah.
For fans?
Yeah.
Oh.
Weren't we talking about that?
No, we were talking about doing a Twitch movie watching thing. Like we watch a
Same thing.
Oh, they're talking about getting together to hang out to watch our live stream. That's different. That's completely different.
It's all the same.
Cool. Let us know if you guys do that.
Yeah. That'd be awesome.
We can actually maybe even let
We
you,
should just go out to Chicago.
or
I love that city.
We'll send you guys the StreamYard link, and we can pop you on the screen with us, and we can chat a little bit and say hi while we're doing the stream. So let us know if you guys do that. Reach out.
Let's fly there. There's Dylan Cruz.
Like,
Prescription bourbon.
is that one of Tom Cruise's kids?
That's one of
I don't
Dylan's
think
kids.
I don't think any. I've never been on a cruise. Maybe Dylan's been on a cruise. I don't know.
Dylan? No way.
He wouldn't. He doesn't like
There's
people.
no way. Yeah. He doesn't like people. He doesn't like going out much. See how pale he looks? He's always in his bunker, man.
So many things I wanted to say right there. Oh yeah.
Oh, Whiskey Fest is in November. Nick P. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
That's awesome. Yeah, there's they do have the West Coast one, which
Right.
we're probably much more likely to go to. It's usually in San Francisco.
Because it does get cold, though, man. November in Chicago.
I've been there.
We've been there.
I can't deal with
You
it.
got trapped there with Dylan,
I
actually.
did. I did. You were supposed to be there.
I was supposed to be there.
You had a legitimate excuse, so we had to cover for you. But yeah, it was cold,
Oh,
man.
man.
I can't deal with the cold. I've been living in Southern California.
The rental car broke on them, stuck in a parking structure. They almost couldn't get to the airport.
Yeah.
So
So all of this actually happened.
Hey, super chat.
Oh yeah, let me get to that. Ben says, "Do you guys enjoy rye whiskey or just dislike high rye bourbons?" There's plenty of good rye. We actually Really enjoyed the Willet rye when we reviewed it.
Yeah. Well, it's good.
Yeah. Willet. Yeah, we did an interesting. What did we release that?
No,
No,
I
we didn't
don't
because
think
we
did.
drank the. We've got a review coming of the Handy, the
Yeah.
VTAC Handy, and we for the members we did a we ended up. I think we did like 4 comparisons in that video.
Yeah. We did a lot of
That
comparisons.
was a fun one. So keep an eye out for that. All right, super chat from Randall.
Dude, thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much. Can you guys do some
Contact.
beer reviews? I'm having a 2021 Singha and it only costs $1. This might be the best comment we've ever had.
That's awesome.
Cheers, dude.
Wow. Yeah.
Just tell you this: in our planning footage, when we were first testing out new footage for whatever we thought the new channel was going to be, we did do some beer.
Yeah.
I don't know if we will do any in the future, but you never know.
And Dylan is a big fan of Triple Carmelite.
Yeah.
I know.
Yep. Okay, I completely lost track of which one of these won, but
Me too. I guess we should go back. I feel like
you're
it's
supposed to keep track.
Ardbeg.
Ardbeg.
What did I say? Ardbeg.
I think there's a good.
There's a lot of Ardbeg.
There's a lot of Ardbeg. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought there was a decent mix.
Mm. No, yeah, you're right.
There's a good mix.
Benromach did come in.
Well, the thing is, if we're gonna do more than one of them, we need to start probably with the space side.
I guess we're doing both. It's what we do.
I'm gonna need some more water.
Jeez.
All right,
All right.
fine. I guess we will make
I
it
guess
so.
we're doing both. Just for you guys.
Let me fix my sticker situation here and get some glasses cleaned.
Oh, man. Yeah. I should live these.
Well, I think we'll do
Go
them.
green with.
Let's do them one
Ardbeg.
after another.
Okay.
Because they are going to be very different. We should probably just do the Ben Romach and then do the Ardbeg after. Is that water?
It's Red Spot.
Oh, nice.
Just killed it. Hmm.
All right. There's a good question from Ben. Jules, do you actually like bourbon?
That's a great question. No. Pink lemonade all day, dude.
Pink lemonade,
I don't
man.
even know why I bother.
All right.
But free booze. Can't complain.
Ben Romach. So it is a space side, single malt. This is in cask strength iteration from 2007. It's distilled 2007, bottled 2018. So I guess we do have an age statement there of 11 years, if I can do math. 58.2% alcohol. I've never had a Ben Romach before.
Same here.
So this will be a first for me. Let's see. That was a good cork pop
Nice.
with a genuine cork. So let's see how it stacks up. I kind of like this bottle, you know?
Really?
You don't like it? It looks messy to you?
No, it looks like tears with the writing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Whatever.
Tough job, but YouTubers have to do it. Yes. Very tough job. And we have to do it. I mean, what else would we be doing on a Thursday evening?
Probably the same thing, just without the camera.
Yeah. So we might as well film it and put it out there for everybody to see. I feel like this has got to sit for a little bit, man.
Yeah, this has.
So let's go ahead and pour our Ardbeg so it can
but that's
open
it,
up a bit too.
Wow.
That's actually a pretty intense nose.
It's strong, man.
There's a lot of smoke
It's
in there.
literally like I just walked out of a campfire.
Ooh,
Nice.
that's a good one. So maybe this will, give a good run for its money to the Ardbeg.
Yeah.
Because you never know. I mean, just because something's a space side doesn't mean that it's not super peaty. That's just the trend. It's not the rule. Whoa. Oh, wow. Okay, some good comments here. Tori Hanzo says, this is where the stream goes blurry. I will let you know what you decided next stream when you forget.
This is when like
Thank you.
the chat is blurry already.
Thank you. We will need that.
Yeah.
Michael Jonas says, is that a handwritten note on the clear bottle? No, it just says the classic Speyside single malt whiskey. Let's see if we can get the focus to work. The problem is we have it focusing on faces, and it really likes Jules' face. So right now it's still...
Hey, man, usually it's on Dylan's.
That's true. Oh, I got me.
Dylan's got the perfect round face.
It's jumping around. Okay, just turn your head to the side, dude.
Woo!
Dude, this is... Yeah, we got it.
There you
Classic
go.
Speyside single malt Scotch whiskey, it said there. So, and then he got back up. All you have to do is this.
No, it doesn't work. We proved that with Dylan, man.
That's true, actually. Yeah, there's pros and cons of using the face track autofocus. It works really, really well, especially with the Canons that we use. But then if we have only one camera running like this, it's really hard to do a close up. So. Oh, okay. This is a good question. I'm going to make sure Jules answers this too.
Uh-oh.
Dutch, did you like the end of season 2 of The Mandalorian?
Oh, yeah. You haven't seen it yet.
Yes, I have.
Oh, you have season 2?
Yes.
Oh, we haven't talked about this.
Yeah, we did.
Season 2?
Yes.
I don't
You hadn't
remember.
seen it when I tried to talk to you about it.
Oh, yeah, that's why.
Not only
That's
does
why.
That's why the whiskey become blurry. Jules' whole life becomes
Oh.
blurry at this point.
It's normal, man. What are you talking about?
I
I don't remember anything.
did love it. I loved it. There's no other way to put it. How about you?
For the child.
Yeah.
I did enjoy it. I enjoyed, actually, I was surprised with Bill Burr. He's actually a really decent actor, I think.
Yeah. I mean,
At least for that role.
but the bigger issue is what happened in the last episode.
Hey, I know, I get it.
Were you okay with it, or did you not like it?
It's funny because when I first watched it, I was excited just because, they did the tie-in, and it was so cool to see. And then on a rewatch, it was just like, nah.
I haven't done a rewatch, but I think the
I'm
magic,
still excited.
the magic was that it happened, and not knowing that that's what it was going to be.
Yeah.
That really surprised me, and I was
I think the problem with that kind of stuff is I tend to focus too on the technological achievement, I guess.
I hear you.
And that's the problem.
Which
right?
actually didn't bother me. It really did.
Yeah, this time it didn't bother me. A good example of where it bothered me though was like Rogue One. Rogue One. Like I think they could have pulled it off without showing her face. We didn't need to see her face. We could have just seen her backside with iconic silhouette. Where Cinnabon and her white robe, and just hear it's hope, whatever the last line is, and that would have been fine. I wouldn't have focused on the technological achievement of her face, but. Yeah.
Was that Rogue One or that was
Rogue
Rise of the Jedi?
Rogue One.
Rise of the
I think it was Rogue One.
Skywalker.
No, Rogue One. The end. Yeah.
I can't remember, but no, I did love Mandalorian. I'm a sucker. I'll admit it.
Oh, we got a super chat.
We got a super chat. Dennis says, "How about a budget wine drink through Night Train, MD 2020, and Wild Irish Rose? Let's throw some boons in there. Maybe." I don't know. We like to stick to the spirits, guys. So the beer and the wine are unlikely to make it unless it's been aged in beer or wine casks. Then we might. But appreciate.
Although Dylan was a big one.
He was
back in the day.
And I recently went to a nice restaurant and had because I hadn't been in a restaurant in a year. So I went to a nice restaurant and had a wine pairing, and I forgot that I do like wine. So that was enjoyable.
I usually opt out of the wine pairing and go for the juice pairing if they do offer it.
Preferably
and I
lemonade pairing.
get big time, big time ripped by these guys. But we were at what restaurant was that? I think it was somewhere in Prague.
Yeah.
And everyone got in on my juice pairing because it actually ended up being a better option than the wine pairing.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
I will never make fun of you for choosing the juice pairing again.
Yeah, right.
Okay. The Benromach has quite an intense nose.
In fact, it's making me appreciate the Ardbeg a little more.
I mean, it's actually a really nice nose on this Benromach. I mean, there's a good balance of...
Actually...
There's a good balance of everything. There's a good good spiciness underneath that peat. And the Ardbeg's a peat bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
So
so
the Benromach, it's more smoke than peat, I would say.
Yeah.
The Ardbeg, you get that clear, sour kind of peat. Interesting. Interesting. I think these have opened up enough.
I just had the Ardbeg. Wow.
Oh, Benromach's good.
I think I like the Ben more.
I've only had the Benromach, but man, there's a lot going on there. It's got a little bit of everything.
There's a lot happening.
There's sweet, there's smoke.
You get a little bit of smoke that it's not overwhelming, so you can appreciate the sweet.
There's more smoke on the nose of the Benromach.
Yeah.
All right, let's go and take your sip of the Benromach, and then let's go back to the Ardbeg.
Oh yeah, it's good.
All right, let's see.
I mean, I'm even getting like a honey flavor.
It's really nice.
It's nice.
All right, so the Ardbeg, the Anoa. I'm assuming that's how you say it. I don't know. Whoa! Wow. So it kind of reminds me of the 10-year.
It's what I said earlier. It's a campfire.
But that's all it is.
That's all it is.
It's like
it's all campfire.
It's like a sip of fresh glacial water. And then campfire. Because like on the palate,
because you get like that crisp water, like sensation. Yeah.
Interesting. So if you really,
I totally get the packaging now.
The smoker,
because you get the smoker. You get a smoker if you haven't seen it. We do have it somewhere here, but yeah, it comes with a portable smoker.
So would that be a good dram to have with barbecue?
I don't know. I'd say no, only because I don't want to mix up all the different smoking flavors. I like to appreciate the meat more. Yes, I don't know if this would pair with it.
The thing is, it's all in the finish.
True. Yeah, I don't know.
That's interesting.
But see, I like clashing flavors. I don't like
because this is like it goes 0 to 100. Like, this is
yeah.
I'd say it's actually quite reminiscent of the 10-year because I drank that on the last live stream and I'd never had it before, and it's very similar. It's like this really crisp, clear, bright flavor thing that doesn't really do much, and then
boom,
bam,
yeah,
like you're hit with just this wall of smoke.
That's what this is, man.
It's very simple.
Walk through a campfire.
Wow. I think I prefer the Benromach here.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think
it's definitely more interesting
between the two.
I mean, the nose is more interesting. A lot more going on. There's more sweetness. You get a little bit of the graininess.
You get the honey that you.
There's a honey. There's a really nice sweetness.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there's just so much more going on. There's so many different things. There's many more different flavor profiles coming through.
Yeah, I'm glad we tried both, actually.
Yeah, that's actually really interesting. Here's a good comment from Nick. Says, I agree with Jules. If I'm eating smoky meat, I'm not doubling down. Same with cigars. I want something sweet to offset.
Same. That's exactly how I do.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. Yeah. I think rum works really well with cigars for obvious reasons. With smoky meat, I'm trying to think about, like, I don't know. I don't actually often drink whiskey with smoked meats.
Oh, that's true.
I tend to
don't either.
Be so focused on the meat, I'm not drinking anything. But
an after meal drink.
Yeah, maybe. Interesting. So Tebez says, does the Ardbeg seem a bit harsh to you guys? No, it's actually not harsh at all. So the initial hit on the palate,
not even getting a tannic thing. It's just more of just the smoke.
Yeah. So it's kind of like
into a wall of smoke
on your palate. As it hits your palate, it's like drinking thinned out apple juice. Like it's very clean. It's very crisp. There's nothing off-putting on the palate. And then like as soon as you swallow it, you're just hit with like this smoke that comes up on the finish.
That's just, I'm getting
a lot of it,
man. Yeah.
A lot of it.
It's literally like, if you're gone camping and you're like, your tent is placed downwind from your campfire, It's like that experience. It's just like,
Wow. Yeah, because like as soon as you exhale after the sip, it's like smoke. It's just like I feel like I'm blowing smoke right now. That's all we do here. We blow smoke. Oh man. Yeah, that's interesting. No harshness, no spice or anything with it, but it's just it's an interesting juxtaposition. The Benromach definitely has way more complexity.
oh yeah. Oh, that's a good question from Ben. What's the rarest bottle each of you own, or most prized bottle?
Hmm.
And it looks like Vortex 1988 replied, my rarest bottles are probably Elijah Craig 18 and Four Roses 2020 limited edition.
Those Four Roses bottles. Yeah, I've got I think the 2016 bottling of that. That's definitely up there because I've never been able to find that one since. I mean, just from rarity, the Pappies that I own, the 15 and the 20 they're so hard to find, and it was just sheer dumb luck. So those are probably the rarest.
I don't have one anymore. It was a George Stagg.
Yeah, you killed that on our live, our first live.
That's right. And that was, I think, a 2019 bottle. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know.
Here's what how Dylan would answer that.
That is, yeah, I don't know. Here's another good question from Brenton. Do you guys ever drink brandy? Yes, we've done. We've done, I think, 1 or 2 cognac reviews. We've got one in the pipeline. We filmed it months ago. That Martell Blue Swift.
Wow.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
Yeah, we got a bunch of old reviews, by the way, that are coming.
That's not in the vault. That's in the works.
No, it's just in the works.
Yeah.
It's because usually, we review things in batches. So, like, when we review a new set of things, sometimes there's something that's relevant and we need to get it out quicker. So, stuff gets kind of in the backlog. So, there's a bunch of episodes in the backlog. So, yeah, we've done
these up there.
We've done Hennessy XO, which actually is on our leaderboard.
Yeah.
Because it did score very high.
Spoiler alert, it is on the leaderboard.
We've got, I know that Martell. We've got some other ones in the plannings. There's a couple of drink throughs that are planned. There's a Hennessy
drink through.
That's rum.
Oh, rum. Yeah.
Dylan has a Hennessy one planned out.
Drink through?
Yeah, 'cause he's got all those master collection Hennessy's. So yeah, we do have a bunch of Hennessy stuff planned. But yeah, I mean, as far as non-cognac brandy, yes, we've got some other stuff. We do have some Armagnac in the pipeline, so it's definitely in there. We plan to incorporate more of it as we go, so just got to stay tuned. All right, random questions. Here's one from Armin. Random questions is Fortaleza the best affordable tequila? I want to dive into the tequila world. The best
I don't know if it's affordable.
Yeah, I mean, if you think it's affordable, then yes.
Yeah.
I think it's a little bit on the higher end. But it's absolutely, without question, one of the best tequilas. I would say more affordable would be like Tapatio.
Casa Dragones.
No. Tapatio or Arete.
Yeah, Arete, yeah.
Both of those are probably more affordable and very, very good if you want to dip your toe into it. But yeah, if Fortaleza looks affordable to you, by all means, that's an excellent one to kick into. I mean, it depends on also what you're coming from. If you're more of a whiskey drinker,
true.
I mean, we always talk about Tears of Llorona because it's our highest scoring spirit ever.
But that's not affordable.
It's not affordable, but it's absolutely incredible.
Amazing. Man.
And I would say that
it's one of the best spirits you will ever drink.
Completely agree. But we are planning something for Cinco de Mayo. It might just be me, but I'll be drinking some tequilas, so it should be fun.
Nachos.
Vortex says, ironically, I had to order the Four Roses limited edition from a shop in California so they could ship it all the way to me in the Chicago Birds. You want to know where I got I got my bottle when I was in Amsterdam.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
The thing I do whenever I'm traveling, especially when I used to travel internationally, would be to map out all of the liquor stores within a vicinity of where I'm staying and just check them all out whenever I had time. And yeah, I found a Four Roses limited edition small batch, and
I have to say though, like this guy has amazing hunting skills because
it's just persistence, dude. I'm just doing it all the time.
Well, my point being because we were looking through, I think you found it like posted up through Google Maps, like a photo, yeah, like a stock supply, and like, oh, we got to go there. It's like you eyeballed Elijah Craig 12-year, like on the shelf in the corner in this photo, Google Maps.
Yeah, we had a fun time in Prague.
And we got there, and then they had like four bottles? 2 bottles.
Yeah, I think it was.
I got 2.
Four.
You got.
I think we each got 2 of them, and then we found that other shop that had some.
That's right.
And then we ended up on a train from Prague to Vienna, and
best train ride ever.
You, me, and Yenemy, who was on the chat earlier.
That's right.
We almost killed a bottle of Elijah 12 on that.
So close. Down to like 2 more pours. And that's mostly because we got to our destination.
I drank a lot of that one, man.
Oh, yeah.
I was in bad shape by the end of that train ride.
You were singing, and Dutch does not sing.
I don't sing. It's not a good thing. All right, Tavis says, the Ardbeg 10 seems slightly harsh on the finish, but I think I need to experience an older aged bottle. Think so. By the way, you deserve 1 million subs. Well, hey, yeah, we totally do deserve 1 million subs. Okay, between the Ardbeg 10 and the Anoa, they're very similar.
It's different experiences, though.
The 10?
Yeah.
Pretty similar, I think. Really? I would say go to like
this strong.
That's Reckon.
Oh, yeah.
That's a much sweeter, more well-rounded flavor, I think.
I don't know, man. This was boom.
I think you should try the 10, dude.
Yeah, I just don't remember it, I guess. So, and we have it here?
Yeah.
Nice. No, I mean, like, as in up here.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
The dog bone.
Oh, nice.
Watch my stream from like 2 weeks ago?
I did.
Of course you didn't. All right,
Tay-Biz. Good job, Dutch.
Just for you, Tay-Biz. Why don't you go grab a couple glasses? All right.
Yeah,
I'm out of water. Oh, there's 1 glass here, so we just need 1 more. Just for you, because you asked. You didn't even ask us to do this, but we're going to do it anyway.
Because we like giving our dishwasher its run for its money.
That's Jules, by the way. He does all of our
wet movie. I can always use a good dishwasher.
We can't edit this, you know?
Normally would be bleep. And there goes the internet.
Okay, are you going to tell me what movie? Give me another hint.
I can't think of another one, actually. We named you after a girl.
Named after the dog?
Dog?
Here.
Yellow. I need that.
Named after a girl. Dude, I have no idea.
I can't think of any other. If I played you music from it, though, I think you'd get it.
Top Gun?
No.
Does anybody in the chat know? I have no idea, man.
That's a tough one, dude. I think we, like, if you get in the chat, we got to send you a t-shirt.
Okay, we'll do that. Jules will get you a t-shirt. The first person in the chat to get this movie right.
I think I'm going to leave it at that. Just those 2 lines.
Here's a good question we should actually answer, even though I don't want to, but let's do it anyway. When is your guys' goal to pass the subscriber count of Bourbon Guild, which still has more subscribers than this channel?
That's hard, man.
You know,
it just had an earlier start, right?
Well, it was also a different world, man. Like there was like 3-4 other channels.
True.
Like bigger ones.
Yeah.
Or active ones, I should say. You know, I think initially I was kind of thinking about that, but after we've kind of found our groove, I don't even really look at it much anymore. Like I'm more like
it's more of like, hey, what cool new thing we can talk about? Or
I'm more interested in the bigger picture thing. So
you mean more like pineapple pours?
No, not necessarily that, but I mean, I don't know. I just feel like there's this
from
world.
Balcony.
We're trying to bite off a much bigger chunk.
True.
And that
because we've opened ourselves to it. I mean, now we're not,
it's a challenge.
Definitely.
But it's I don't know if I say we have a goal, but I would think within the next year we should be able to. If we don't, then we really suck.
Dang. Bold,
But
bold,
I make no promises.
bold.
Okay, guys. So some people are saying Indiana Jones.
No, not
No.
Indiana Jones.
I said that quote. The named him after the dog. What was the quote? You said the dishwasher or something?
Yeah, I can always use a good dishwasher.
I have no idea.
It'd be real impressive if anyone gets this.
Okay, we'll give this. We'll give the Ardbeg 10 a quick taste, and then we will. Jules will reveal
Look how
it.
clear this is.
Yeah, I mean, compared to the other Ardbeg, it's a little bit lighter
Yeah.
in color. But my recollection of the experience on the palette.
You feel it's the same, huh?
Oh, I think somebody might have gotten it. LJ, Bruce Lee story.
Oh, wow, dude. All right, LJ, you gotta let us know.
Yeah, send us an email.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Info at Curiosity.
Wow.
Do you want to see the shirts?
Sing. Unbelievable.
We've got the Bourbon Strikes Back.
Yeah, let us know what t-shirt.
We got
What
the
size?
Back to the Bourbon. Anyway, check out our shirt shop. Find the shirt you like.
Yeah.
Email Jules or just email info at Curiosity Public, and Jules will.
I will
send you
mail
that
it.
shirt.
Impressive, man.
I have seen that movie.
I know you
And
have.
I know
I
the music.
You would totally get it.
Which they use in like everything.
Everything, dude. It's in all the commercials. That's awesome.
job,
oh my
dude.
god.
LJ in LA. Great job. Fantastic.
So funny. Wow. So I don't know, man.
Nose? Pretty similar.
It is close. You are right.
I mean the Anoa's got a little bit. It's a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
It's the same flavors.
It's,
you know.
it's yeah.
Palate. Tenure.
Yeah. That's where it differs.
It's a different kind of smoke hit at the end, but it's almost the same experience. It's like a sweet, crisp thing followed by the peat. I prefer the 10.
I definitely prefer the 10.
Really? Okay.
I'm not getting a wall of smoke.
Yeah. Okay. So, Tabiz, to answer your question that you didn't ask, stick with the 10 here. Don't go for the NOI. I would say, I mean,
Yeah, it almost just, I mean,
if you like the peaty smoke,
like that smoky hit.
maybe try another brand. I mean, I would say Corey Vrecken is a really, really tasty one.
Yeah.
But yeah, try another brand. Maybe try some Highland Park. Maybe some LaCroix. Maybe some of the what's the one Ron Swanson likes?
Lagavulin.
Jeez, dude. Yeah. Okay, LJ and LA. Yes.
Yeah, man.
Thanks, guys.
Dude, you freaking rock. That was amazing.
So that's like our
Yeah.
favorite game to play, which is name the movie from an obscure quote. So
Right.
anytime anybody gets it, we're always impressed.
Totally.
Edward Fulmer in the house. I'm getting a singed ball hair note on this Ardbeg. That's amazing.
It's a great script.
That's the NOLA right there. Okay, another good question from Ben. Can you describe the LA liquor market? It sounds completely different than Chicago, and I'm jealous. I'm a truck driver, and I'm tempted to ask for a load there just to stock up.
That'd be cool.
But
I don't even think I don't know if it's not worth the drive.
I don't know, man. I feel like it's, if you really want to just find plenty of Buffalo Trace and Eagle Rare, probably not worth the trip. For the rarer stuff,
I would say you don't even need to go to California. Stay in. You can get to just Nevada, and you'll be fine.
Nevada does have a pretty good selection. I was actually just in Nevada, and I walked into a Total Wine, and they had the new Woodford Barrel Proof, Woodford Batch Proof, which I grabbed, and they had a Bardstown Discovery Batch
Yeah,
2.
you mentioned the Bardstown.
So-
That's right.
Maybe Nevada's where you need to go. I don't know.
So you can save a few hundred miles.
Yeah. Okay. You're watching TNG right now. I've just started rewatching The Next Generation. So awesome choice. Taviz says, thanks guys for the extra help. You're welcome. You didn't even ask the question, but you know what?
I love
Led
it.
us to the question.
polite,
So,
David.
so we're going to go there anyway. And yeah, if you've had the Ardbeg 10, the NOA is just a slightly more intense version of the same experience, I feel like.
It's literally like why they package it in the smoker. You're walking into just a wall of smoke.
Yeah. It's like crank up the smoke. I do think I prefer the 10-year.
Me too. So much more happening.
We just got a mini drink through of Ardbeg. But again, I think from both of these, I'm preferring the Benromach.
Romach.
I don't speak Gaelic. I don't know. It's not Gaelic. It's is it Gaelic? I don't know. I'm gonna embarrass myself.
Jabaris.
Mr. J. Van Wilson. I just saw the Next Generation episode where Moriarty becomes self-aware
Nice.
in the holodeck,
Oh, it's so good.
takes over the Enterprise. It's pretty good.
Wait,
Yeah.
and wasn't it? Wait, how did they? I forgot how they resolve that one.
Just psychological. Like he basically said, you're basically
It's Data, right? Who docks him?
no. Picard has
Oh,
to go to the
Picard.
holodeck
Oh, that's
and be like, oh,
Okay.
you know what? Like, yes, you've become but our computer has a huge memory bank. We can store you in there.
yeah, that's
and you
right.
can still be alive.
Picard.
Finally, he's like, okay.
So where are you at in the rewatch? Are you like going through?
Yeah, I'm towards the end of the second
No, that's a
season.
commitment, man.
Dude, it's worth it, man.
Totally.
It's so many fond memories. Patrick asks, would you guys ever make a video of a blend off? Well, I would say check out our Blantons.
We did do one.
Yeah, and our Blantons,
Some Blantons.
we did a Blanton store pick comparison, barrel pick comparison, and we did a second video on that one that was that members only?
Have I been? We should
No,
post that.
no, I think it's for everybody. So just search for Blantons in our videos.
I remember you won.
Yeah, and we did a blend.
You are
of-
Dutch is the master blender.
and then we did a comparison. But I would also say stay tuned because there is a big whiskey
We are
tube
working on it.
blend off coming. So Matt Porter at ADHD Whiskey, which is a fantastic channel, he had this brilliant idea to do a new kind of blend off, and he basically created two bottles, and he sent them to the bourbon junkies, and they each got one of the bottles of the same blend, and they picked teams of and each team is like 4 or 5 different whiskey tube channels, and we're on Team Dan, so we're also known as Team Wildcard because I told him maybe we'll add rum. Maybe not. We're not supposed to. We're only supposed to add whiskey. But basically, the bottle's going to make its way through 4 or 5 different channels. Everybody's going to take out 3 ounces and then put in 3 ounces of something.
That's gonna be
And
cool.
at the end of the day, I think they got Jackie Zykin of Old Forester and
No.
Dixon Deadman of
Yeah, Dixon I heard about.
Kentucky Owl
Owl.
to be the judges, and they're going to compare the 2 batches and see which one's better. So should be pretty cool. It's probably going to take like months to get it done. But as far as other blending stuff, I'm sure we'll come up with something. It's a lot of fun. It's just kind of a fun aside. Is the way I think of it. Another super chat.
Oh,
Randall
Randall.
Olaf's Behoob. Behoob. They have Johnny Walker Green for $45 at Costco. It's hard to beat. Only Nika Barrel comes close for $65 at Costco. Nika Barrel at the Costco. That's good. Yeah, $45 for that is fantastic.
Deal. That's a steal.
huge steal. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for supporting the channel.
Dude, we got another super chat.
We did.
Garcia.
Jose in the house. I love
Hola.
live streams. Olaf in Tijuana. Thank you, Jose. Jose's been sending some of his tastes and
Right.
blinds he's been doing to me on Instagram.
Around, right?
Fantastic. Thank you for doing that. Appreciate seeing what you're working on. That Matt Porter is always up to something. Absolutely. Absolutely. I saw some other TNG comments, so I got to go back here. Walking Ear says, a full TNG rewatch sounds great, although I'd probably skip most of season. Yeah, I think I had started doing this like 3 different times. And then this most recent time, I skipped to like the last 3 episodes of season 1, and it worked. I was like, okay, now I can keep going. Ben says, I'm watching the episode where Barclay creates a replica of Troy in the holodeck.
Wait a minute. Which
Barclay, which is Howling Mad Murdoch from A-Team, by the way, right?
Yeah.
Which is the most amazing thing is that
Seriously.
Murdoch and Barclay.
I don't remember that episode.
Ernie, thank you for the super chat, man.
Dude, Ernie.
Thanks for the live stream. Looking forward to your Cinco de Mayo live stream. Gotta go. Good night. Good night. Thanks
Good
again
night.
for being our very first premium
Let us
subscriber on YouTube. Thank you. Yeah, Cinco de Mayo. I don't know exactly yet what it's going to be. I do have one.
Tequila.
I've got yes, it's going to be tequila. I have one unopened. I've got an Arte Nom 1145. Is it 1147? Forgetting which number, but it's the good one. It's where Tears of Llorona is made. Arte Nom is this not a distillery. It's a company that basically will pick certain distilleries and get exclusive bottlings from each of them and bottle them under this Arte Nom. And NOM is Nom, which is like the distillery designation. And they're each put out there with the distillery designation. So 1147 is from Distillery 1147. They've got 3 or 4 other distilleries that they've partnered with. So it's kind of a cool project. And from what I've heard, it's very, very good. I've never tried any of them, but I've got what I've heard is the best one. That will be a fresh crack. And then I think I'll grab a couple of my favorite, maybe just my favorite añejos or something. I don't know what I'll do yet.
No, bro. We need to suffer. Sincoro has to be on the menu. Sincoro.
Cinco de Mayo is a celebration, dude. I'm thinking about
the struggle.
What I'm thinking about doing is taking the new batch of Tears of Llorona and maybe comparing it to the one that we reviewed that got platinum to see if the new batch would also get platinum.
That's a good one. No, that's a good one, I must admit.
So we'll see. But thanks, Ernie, again for the support. All right. James says, I like the new format of your tastings from this week.
Hey,
cheers, James.
Thanks, James.
Appreciate it.
You do too, actually.
The new format's great. We do have.
It's more helpful.
I think it's better in general, but I will let you guys know that we do have a backlog.
True.
Of older content, but
just the heads up, in the older style. But
but
we're gonna try to edit it, right?
I think
creative.
We got
editing
the content, so it should be fine. But thank you. That's good feedback. We appreciate that. Dude, Tay Biz.
Seriously? Sir.
Cheers, man. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Absolutely amazing. Until next time, agreed.
Whoa, did you see this from Dennis Weeman? Dixon left Kentucky now?
Yesterday.
Whoa.
Had not heard that.
No.
That's interesting, because I know they got bought by, I think, it's a vodka company.
Yeah.
Stoli? I think Stoli owns it. And I've heard that there was like, a bit of a fight between him and them.
He was always
the
pricing. Yeah,
because
he's always the battle.
It's like, hey, I just make the blend and they market it and sell it.
Right.
Man,
that's shocking.
That is shocking. So I would be very interested to see where he ends up.
Yeah.
But thanks for the bit of news. We'll see. We'll see if internet news is correct. I hope it. I don't know. Interesting though.
Oh man, another super chat.
Randall again in the house. Cinco de Mayo.
Man, I'm running out of cheers.
Cinco de Mayo stream from the Hong Kong girly bar in Tijuana, please. Wow.
Let's go.
This won't suffice. Sorry. That's all we got.
I heard the border's open now.
It's been open, dude.
No, man, you had to be like dual citizenship and all that before.
Here's a good question. Better first week of May date, Cinco de Mayo or May the 4th? It's kind of a good back-to-back.
That's what's great.
So you want me to do back-to-back live streams? Because you're like, oh, I'm gone that week. I can't do it live stream.
I'm conveniently busy the week.
We'll see what happens.
Week of May.
We'll see what happens. Space Cadet, sick Cowboy Bebop shirt.
He is representing today.
Thank you. I just got it. And I said, hey, this is an awesome shirt.
Actually, speaking of a friend, Yenemy, who was on the chat earlier. I don't know if he's still on, but he's the one who introduced me to Cowboy Bebop.
Me too.
I think he even gave me some DVDs.
Me too. I was going to say, he gave me some of his DVDs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Oh, look at that. Ben, new member of Curiosity Pride.
Yeah,
thank you for joining the cause. Appreciate the support.
It does help our channel out.
Thanks everyone for the suggestions. Wow. So interesting. So Vortex says, yeah, Stoli has jacked up the price of Kentucky Owl. I wonder if that's why he left. Yeah, interesting. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out. I mean, Dixon's been pretty involved with the community.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, his Instagram game is, like on.
I think, he's started to become pretty transparent, and maybe they didn't like that. Maybe they didn't
These two out there.
I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what happens with it. So.
Vortex 1980. Everyone will be drinking Abba Solo for Cinco de Mayo. Yes. Si, senor.
Where's that comment?
If you haven't refreshed, it's at the bottom.
Oh,
yeah.
There we go. Sorry, StreamYard lags a little bit. Yeah, no, nobody. I will definitely not. If I'm doing the Cinco de Mayo stream, there will not be an Abba Solo, unfortunately. Ben says, I've watched the
show up.
James T. Kirk Trader Joe's videos so many times I figured I should join Private. Well, thanks.
Dude.
Those were fun episodes back in the day. Hopefully we'll get some more entertaining ones like that in the future. You never know. We'll see how it goes. Michael Jonas says the set is getting even more crowded with even more Star Wars stuff. Yeah, I added a...
dude, good eye, man. Because the Dutch even had to show me what he added.
I got a Luke Skywalker. This is the theater edition Luke Skywalker that they did when they re-released the regular movies in like the 90s.
Yeah.
And I went and they gave this out of the theater for like the first 100 people in line. So this made its way up there. I found this in a box in storage. I was like, oh, cool. Yeah, look at that. It says opening day, March 7th, 1997.
Dang, man, that's so cool.
Yeah,
you almost got in a fight over that, right?
Well, there was like a nerd brawl in line for the movie, which was pretty funny. I was sitting back watching, but like some of the people that got there really early.
Sure, dude. You were the one scouting the fight, man. I want my toy. Yeah. Edward Fulmer has a right nerd alert. You know
Absolutely. No question. Jules is sitting here making fun of me, but I know he tried to get it, and he was too late to the theater.
I was outside of the 100 first people.
Oh, man. Too good. Dennis is drinking Tears Batch 3 tonight. It's now starting to open up. Awesome. Yeah.
Nice.
So we have our original bottle, which I actually think was Batch 1.
Yeah.
And that's the one we reviewed. And then we got the most recent one, which I think is Batch 3, maybe Batch 4. I have to double check. I'll double check before we do them head to head. And it's... I won't say too much, but it is a slightly different dram than the original batch. And
I haven't had it yet. So
even on the color, even looking at them, it is a little bit lighter. So I don't know if there was just something magical about that first batch.
It was amazing.
Which it was amazing. But doing them head to head, I think will be very interesting. So,
or drink through.
Yeah. I mean, if we get a couple of the other batches, so it is an expensive bottle though. So hard to get more. But I did see that he's doing a limited run of 375s.
No way.
Yep.
Nice.
So that's pretty cool.
I'll have to be on the lookout for those.
You guys pumped for the new Obi-Wan series or what?
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, dude.
Yeah, that should
Can't get enough of that.
That should be cool. I hope it's cool. I mean, I'm always cautiously optimistic.
I mean, Ewan McGregor, dude.
I think the stuff that Kathleen Kennedy is not involved with.
Technically, she is still involved.
But like
the approving all of
Favreau side, I feel like that stuff's
on
going
the
to be
creative side. John Favreau and
Nick Filoni.
Nick Filoni, dude.
Dave Filoni.
Is it Dave?
Dave Filoni. I don't know why.
He's the master either way. Filoni.
No, it's 877 MASH now.
Oh.
I clicked on the link and I clicked on the comment and I didn't even realize it was 877 MASH now. Thank you for joining. All right. What about Star Trek Strange New Worlds? I can't wait. I don't know anything about it. I haven't seen Picard.
Me either.
Because I got burned out on the whole like, oh, now you have to sign up for CBS to watch Picard.
That didn't bring it out. It was more of signing up for NBC Sports.
For that's what started it. And then Picard came. And were you there when we went to Comic-Con? And then I had like the whole Picard thing. I went in there and I was like, oh, this is so cool. And then I'm like, I have to sign up for CBS All Access?
Yeah, as soon as I got that card, signed up for CBS.
I was so annoyed. Oh man! All right, so here's another good comments from Dave. Just got Old Forester rye back in Oregon and loved it. Going to pick up a Snob Creek single barrel rye store pick tomorrow. Hope it's as good. Yeah, dude, that Old Forester rye is hard to beat, especially when you factor in price, availability. Amazing. amazing. Here's some clarification from Ben. Strange New Worlds is a return to the classic Star Trek format, and it's about Captain Pike. Interesting.
Oh, cool.
Very interesting. Cool. I will have to keep an eye out for it. Question from DMC says, Curiosity Public, is Thirsty Thursday live stream going to be a regular thing?
Maybe. If you guys like it, you guys tell us.
Yeah.
We got to see what the response is.
You know, we were doing Fridays for a while, but there's a lot of other streams going on Friday, so I think that was kind of hard. Doesn't seem like there's that much going on Thursday, so maybe we'll stick
just
with
the
Thursday.
Eureka stream.
Yeah, just the Eureka.
Eagle Rare Eureka.
The barrel pick we had, they're doing their live stream tonight. With
That's all.
obviously, but I don't know yet. We're still trying to figure out the live stream thing.
And tell us what you guys think. Let us know in the comments or
the
community page.
Let us know. We are open. It's more for us. It's more of a coordination and timing thing. If it's just me coming to the set to film some lives or doing some lives, then we might be able to do it. Maybe every other Thursday, maybe every Thursday. Could work out. But if this is a good day, seems like it's a better day than Friday for a lot of people. So
I know it is for me. Like
maybe we'll stick with
I'm able to make a Thursday more than a Friday.
Yeah, we may stick with Fridays. Maybe may stick with Thursdays. So thank you. And hopefully we'll get Dylan in on one of these in the future. So Hattori Hanzo says, if I shave my beard, I can be Jules' stunt double if he can't make it. Awesome.
Totally. You'll probably do a better job, actually. They're always looking to replace me.
The bar's pretty low. So,
I'm just here to drink.
this is
Usually looking for pink lemonade.
as long as you don't bring Crown Royal and Coke for me to drink like Jules did at the beginning of this episode, I think you'll be okay. You know, the thing is I really want to try this again.
I know, I do too, actually. Just to see where it's at.
This is I've had enough whiskey at this point that I think I can survive
You're going for
a
it?
sip of the Crown
Ooh,
whiskey and
man.
Coke that Jules made me drink at the beginning of the
All right,
episode.
well, cheers. Here we go.
Oh, it's so nasty. It's definitely better.
It's just soda. It's just soda, man. Wow.
I can't deal with it.
I'm trying to get on the RTD bandwagon,
I can't deal with it, man.
but man. Oh, give me some Langers.
Your lemonade is still here, I think. Or your
Oh, it is?
pineapple juice is in the fridge. All right, guys. Well, this has been an awesome stream. We had a
fun.
lot of fun. Thank you to every single one of you that showed
know.
up and all of you that hit the like button. That helps
Dude,
us
I
out.
got 118 likes.
That's amazing, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for everybody that did a super chat. Thank you to everybody that is a member of Curiosity Private. Thank you for. We got another message blocked. Look at that. What the hell's going on?
What is that? What does that mean?
Well, I don't know what could be
Held for-
offensive about this comment. I'm going to highlight it just because Randall. Actually, it doesn't even show up for me. That's what's
Oh,
weird
weird.
because it doesn't show up on StreamYard. But Randall posted a comment. I signed up for Picard and watched the 8 episodes and canceled after the free trial. Wow.
Good move.
Good move.
I have to do the same. I just don't know if I can commit to that many hours for that. I mean, it's like an hour an episode.
I mean, I'm curious. Curiosity Public. But I don't know. I'm kind of with you. I don't know. Okay. Well, anyway, guys, it's been a lot of fun. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Maybe we'll do next Thursday. I don't know. Maybe Jules won't be here, but maybe he will be. Maybe it'll just be me.
I did get that jury duty
You're gonna have
summons.
flies.
Did they answer that?
That was weird. But anyway, yeah, we'll try to nail down a more definitive date for lives. If Thursdays are good for people, it looks like the numbers are a little better than Friday, so maybe we'll stick with Thursday. We're going to try to find something that we can do at least semi-regularly. As far as having everybody here, that's going to be maybe more of a monthly, bi-monthly thing, just from a scheduling standpoint. But we'll try to do something, maybe at least every other week. So appreciate you guys. Jules is here so he can take us out.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for watching.
The same thing you say every episode.
This episode. Subscribe for more videos from Curiosity Public. Check out our podcast, guys, on all the major podcast platforms out there. As always, stay safe, stay healthy.
Stay curious, guys.
Oh, we do have t-shirts now.
Yeah, we said that.
Forgot about that.
I'll put the banner up for the last 1 second here. There, see? It says t-shirts.
Nice.
Wait, I can't even point down there because it's over there. Wow.